Hi, everybody. Hi.
I was like, let's just get this party started. We're here talking about Stevie Nicks and crystals, and we're like,
we accidentally went live into the wrong link.
We went to the wrong place. I'm jet lagged. I literally flew to Chicago. It was a whirlwind tour. I married one of my best friends' son to his beloved. It was a gorgeous wedding. I just love those kids so much. I really do. I'm so honored when young people want me to officiate their wedding. But it was whirlwind. Then I land. I come home. I get a little bit of sleep, and then I'm off to Stevie Nicks. And then we're up till 1 a.m. yesterday. And then this morning was kind of a shit show. So anyway, I'm really happy to be here. I'm jet lagged and tired. I tried to make sure my makeup was on both eyes.
You did good.
Thank you. These are still from Stevie last night. I want to point out to you, I'm really proud of the fact that I washed my face around my face jewels.
And kept them on. You did
I
good.
kept them on. I'm going to crash tonight, I think. Anyway, welcome to the live gem sale. If you're new, you're like, what is even happening right now? I took my daughter and one of my best friends last night to see Stevie Nicks. I'm going to tell you right now, Stevie Nicks is 74 years old. And so my friend and I are wearing, oh my God, it was fucking amazing, you guys. It was amazing. And you know what was the best part? My daughter had her arms around me, and I had my arms around her the whole time.
Aww.
She sang every word to every song. During Landslide, we just hugged each other. Landslide was recorded the year I was born. In 1973 in Aspen, Colorado, and so she was like, Mama, I can't believe, like, one of my favorite songs was, she wrote that the year you were born. So, but I'm telling you right now, so that the funniest story, Zoe had so much fun. She said it was one of the best nights of her life, and it was amazing. So, but my friend Christine and I, we are, what would you call us, middle-aged in our prime. So we both have high-heeled boots on. We both have Stevie dresses on. Like, we dress the part. But we're huffing and puffing, just going up and down the stairs to, like, go get popcorn or go get a concession, or, like, I took Zoe to go get popcorn in the middle of a concert and come back, and I was like, and then I turn around and here's a 74-year-old Stevie on stage, and she's dancing for her life. She's flipping her head up and down, she's like, I can't wait, room's on fire. And I literally looked at Zoe and I'm like, she's old enough to be my mom, and she's absolutely kicking my ass right now. So anyway, Zoe got a sweatshirt and a t-shirt and a little rainbow sparkle headband, and I got light up tambourines. Ooh, for me and Christina. I did. I was like, I was tambourining the shit out of everything last night. It was so much fun. But I literally, in my high heel boots last night, I was like, my Pilates classes are not cutting it right now. So anyway, we had a great time. It was so much fun.
I'm younger than you, and I'm definitely younger than Stevie. And I am applauding you for wearing high-heeled boots.
I wore high-heeled.
I would not have.
Purple suede boots.
It's insane.
And a dress that went down to my belly button last night. And I did that because you only live once. And if you're going to see Stevie, you must dress appropriately. And I loved it. Vanessa Carlton, who's beautiful, opened the show. And it was the story she shared. No, Zoe did not go to school today. She's at home sleeping. The story that Vanessa Carlton shared is that her 7-year-old daughter had COVID 2 weeks ago. And so she didn't want to cancel her shows with Stevie. So she's like, so I took care of my daughter from a totally different room, so I wouldn't have to cancel my shows with Stevie. And so at the end of Vanessa Carlton's opening, which was beautiful, I mean, she's got a voice like no other, she stopped and she looked at all of us and she said, "Are you ready for the high priestess?" And the whole crowd just went, ah! So it was so good. We had so much fun. At 74, I don't know how many more times that high priestess will be touring, so I was really honored. This was the 14th time I've seen Stevie Nicks in concert in my life. And between Stevie Nicks and Fleetwood Mac, I have seen 24 concerts in my lifetime. Wow. So I am a huge Stevie fan, I know, and I'm a huge Fleetwood Mac fan. I'm so sad that Lindsey Buckingham can't perform anymore. So the last time I saw Fleetwood Mac is the last time I saw Fleetwood Mac, but it was beautiful. So anyway, tonight I guess is in honor of Stevie and all her magnificence, but I literally was like, I'm 49, And there's Stevie 74 going, I can't wait. And I'm like, You did great.
In her shadow.
So, I hope that tonight is a really fun show. I'm a little jet lagged, like I said, and but I officiated a beautiful wedding, and then I got to see Stevie, and now I'm here with you, and I've landed, and I'm so happy to see you too.
It's
I know.
very good to see you guys.
Yeah, and the fact that my daughter knew every word to every song, that we hugged each other and sang Landslide together, and she didn't miss a beat. I was like, oh, I've raised a child well. I take credit for that. She likes the Smashing Pumpkins version of Landslide better than Stevie's version of Landslide, which that's a debate, because I do not prefer the Smashing Pumpkins version to the Stevie Nicks version, but you can land where you want to on that, and I will not judge you.
You can landslide where you want to.
You can landslide where you want to. So so now I absolutely cannot talk about rules today. I just can't. So I'm going to defer to Alexis.
I'm going to talk about the rules. So first of all, please make sure you're on live chat, not top chat. I'm going to switch ours right now too.
Ours is always on.
Please only bid on items that you're serious about. You can't back out on bids during the sale. The way this is going to work is that Athena and I are going to show you some really cool stuff. Athena's going to talk about them. Once she says the quantity and price, our team will then comment, and then you'll be allowed to place your bid. So bids placed before Team SG comments are not counted. Sometimes your feed is going to be in a different order than our feed is. We have to go by what we see on our feed. It can vary based on internet speeds and everything, so please trust that we're being as fair as possible. And I think that's it. You only have to bid once per item. You can only have one of each item unless we have extra, and you will be billed tomorrow, I believe, Team SG. And yeah, I think that was everything. Did I get everything? Oh, the most important thing is that you have to have an account on sagegoddess.com in order to shop with us today, and you have to add your YouTube handle to the account details on sagegoddess.com so that we can find you and send you your invoice. And now I think that's everything.
I need so much sage right now.
Karen said Athena's huffing
I know.
sage.
You know, when I do a good clearing after traveling and stuff, I haven't done a good clearing since I got home.
Oh man, because you've just been go, go, go. Heather, you certainly do have an account on sagegoddess.com. Alright, so let us start with... What do we want to start with?
I do have... Listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. I haven't been live with you for a couple of days because I've been traveling, and there's some stuff at sagegoddess.com that you need to know about. And the deadline to register for my online retreat, I don't know if we have one of the boards, but maybe Rachel can bring one.
I can go grab one.
Yeah, the deadline to register for my retreat is a couple days away.
Oh, here we go. She set it up behind us.
Yeah, let me take a minute while I have you here. On October 29th, the deadline to register is October 5, which is tomorrow at midnight. I'm only teaching shadow work like this once in the next year. If you have not signed up for my Of Light and Shadow online retreat, it's one day, it's one Saturday. It's under $100. It's content I've never taught before. I was even working on it on the plane on the way to Chicago and back from Chicago. I am so excited, you guys. This is, if you're really, let me explain what this is. Some of you might be thinking, like, what is shadow work, or why should I be doing it? Shadow work is the work of your lifetime. It's about acknowledging that you're not perfect, that there's parts of you that are sticky and gritty, but that inside of those parts of you are a lot of magic. And then how do you not only acknowledge and accept those parts of yourself, but how do you find the magic that's hidden in the layers of all of that? And I'm talking about what got you in trouble as a kid. You know what I mean? The stuff that your partner doesn't like, the stuff that you don't like, the stuff that, you know, keeps you up at night. I'm going to teach you how to work with those energies. That's really what the shadow work retreat is all about. So if you find that you have anxiety, if you find that you have depression, if you find that you have a lot of like problems really loving yourself and appreciating all of you, not just like the parts of you that got A's in school and were totally rewarded by everybody, but the parts of you that are like a little, I mean, let's just be real. There's some parts of all of us that are not perfect, and we try to hide it or push it down or push it away. But the reality is, inside those parts of you are really good, really beautiful, really useful energy lines. And I'm going to teach you how to activate those and integrate those. So you're not pushing yourself away, and you're not repressing yourself, and you're not putting yourself in a box, right? How do you open those parts in a safe and healthy and easy way. The curriculum for this retreat was designed by me in partnership with a clinical psychologist, in partnership with the 3 teachers I have in my life who come from psychology and who come from shamanism and who come from these really incredible lineages. And so if you want to do this work, this really heavy work of figuring out who you are and what makes you tick and what are you afraid of, and then how do we bring it into the light, this is your only chance to do this with me this year, like in the next 12 months. So I would really encourage you to come in and sign up. It's an incredible opportunity to do that work. So sagegoddess.com/shadow retreat. That's the URL, sagegoddess.com/shadow retreat. I promise it'll be worth your dollars.
Cynthia will be recorded.
Yes.
So if you can't join us live, you will be able to watch the recording later.
Yes.
And I saw somebody ask if the link to the class is going to show up in their account. You will have a classroom page.
Yeah.
So you'll be receiving an email with the link and information on how to access that.
Yeah, and if you can't afford the retreat, that's okay. I totally understand. You can use Zip and other things, on the website, but if it's out of your budget, I completely understand. But if it's in your budget, I would really encourage you to consider it. I really, really would. I'm always telling my students, and it's an investment in you. It's an investment in healing. A lot of people are willing to go out and spend hundreds of dollars on therapy or thousands of dollars on therapy, and sometimes what you need is a different approach or a complementary approach. This doesn't take the place of therapy. It's very complementary to that, because therapy sometimes gets around the edges of this stuff, doesn't want to get into the nitty-gritty of it. And we're going to be looking at astrology and psychology and what's actually happening inside of you. And after COVID, we all went through this transition period where it's like, who am I? What do I want? Why am I here? What's the whole purpose of this thing, right? So if you've been asking those big questions, and you have $100 and a day to spare, I think this is a really good opportunity. And then tell your friends. I have a couple of girlfriends who've signed up who've never taken programs with me before, but they're like, this one I need. And so I don't know how many spots are left. The registration will close once the spots are taken, but you have 24 hours to register until the deadline approaches. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Right.
So I'm going to let her dive right in.
Speaking of shadow season and shadow work, this is one of my favorite products.
And me too.
I say
of the entire show.
Everything. Yeah, that's what I was going to say too. So this is line number 4 for you.
Yeah,
Athena.
I know.
And these are so pretty.
Okay. I collect skulls. Okay.
Me too.
And she does too. Most of us do. I'm going to try not to talk too much about skulls because I can go on forever. Most magical practitioners I know collect skulls. And the reason is skulls are the one thing that you and I share, no matter how different we are, no matter where we live, no matter what we do, no matter who we are. Both of us have these things under it all, right? And we will return to this. In fact, did you know your teeth? I just learned this weekend. Did you know your teeth are the hardest matter in your body?
Really?
Even after the other parts of your cranium and your skull go back to the earth, your teeth remain. And so this is our, what I call the common denominator. This is what makes us connected. And I think skulls are beautiful. Once you get past, here's what you have to know. You have to get past your fear of death. That's the ultimate human challenge. Every human is afraid of death. I'm not. But once you get past it, then you realize that this life is magnificent and you should enjoy every minute of it. And on the other side of this life is also beautiful. So you have things to look forward to after this, right? So skulls are these, and I think the light might be washing that out because that bigger one is super colorful and it's not showing up.
Oh yeah, look at how flashy.
Yeah,
oh yeah, it almost looks like labradorite. That's what I've been saying.
These are sphalerite and quartz skulls, okay? Sphalerite is this really incredible material. Now, I work with sphalerite for sexual energy, if that's okay to say. Sphalerite stimulates the lower chakras, and in particular the sacral chakra, and it's got a really powerful sexual vibration to it. So part of this is about your lineage around sexuality and desire and partnership. Now, what I love about this, and I'm going to, like I said, I don't want to talk too much, but I've done a lot of research. I used to teach mythology to college students, and part of my favorite teaching to college students was about how sex used to be different in ancient civilizations. Like, ancient people did not have the hang-ups we have. Like, right now people are like, oh, I don't know about transsexuality, and I don't know about, non-binary. Are you kidding? Like, the ancient Greeks and Romans would look at us and be like, because the people who were not, didn't identify as masculine or feminine or male or female were actually considered the wisest people. And if you go back to Mesopotamia, if you had an open, fluid sexuality, you were considered very powerful. So these modern times are actually not that interesting to me, because we have these very, like, if it's not this, it's that, and we're very, like, set in our ways. But if you go back a few thousand years, it's not that much time. If you think about the planet and how old it is, and the dinosaurs and millions of years, if you go back a few thousand years, we didn't think about sexual energy the same way. And the more sexual energy you had, the more power you had in ancient times. And I'm talking about Greece, I'm talking about Rome, I'm talking about Mesopotamia, and I'm talking about Egypt. So we can deny all of that and pretend that's not true, but it is true. And so the more energy you have, Native Americans, right, had the categories for people who were sort of in between those binary male-female. And so I'm just saying, if you're working on sexuality and fluidity and trying to open yourself to new opportunities and possibilities and trying to tap into your inner juiciness, Sphalerite is kind of the place to go. And I think about these skulls as being like a guide to help lead you into a different view on sexuality and sensuality that could actually open you and liberate you to a new paradigm. Now I'm going to zip it. These do have quartz in them too. And they do all have purple, blue, pink flash.
They're so pretty.
Yeah. I mean, they're beautiful. Now we only have 27 of the small.
That's the size.
Or 26 in the small, I'm sorry. And 23 of the medium. The small is 3 to 4 inches, under $200. These are rare, by the way. And these were carved for SG, which is really exciting. And the medium is 4 to 5 inches. I have 23, under $260. Are you ready? Okay, so the small is $199 and the medium is $259. I have 26 and 23, respectively.
And congratulations.
And congratulations. We've never had these. These were made just for us. I brought them in for shadow season, and I'm going to tell you why. My shadow is around sexuality and passion. My shadow is like this naughty little lady who wants to be in the club. And if that's your shadow too, this is going to help you figure out where and when that energy is appropriate and not repress it. Because when you repress it, then you get resentful and you get fearful and you lock your energy down. I'm a generator, right? So I have to have sacral energy to operate in the world. But my shadow needs a little bit of a chickadee check yourself before you wreck yourself situation, right? So how do we keep all of that in check and still indulge a lot of that creative sexual potential? That's what Sphalerite does. And there's no other stone like that. Yeah, Annette says she's the opposite, which is cool. And so what this could do for you, Annette, if you aren't on that like me and just a crazy person, this could actually help awaken and stimulate some of that energy and move it in you so you open to new possibilities. So I'm trying to control my shadow. You're probably trying to awaken your shadow. It's Linda's birthday. Wait, what's going on? Hold on. Happy birthday, Linda. Did you see that in the feed? I didn't. I'm just seeing little glimmers of it now.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Linda.
Linda Evans. Happy birthday. Aw, thank you. Happy birthday, Linda Evans. Thank you for being here on your birthday. We're talking about shadow and sex. So no, my shadow thinks everything's a party.
We have a lot of skulls today, and I'm going to kind of trickle them throughout the show. But while we're talking about the Sphalerite skulls, I just think this is so beautiful and want to show it early.
I should remind you too, skulls are really important for your altar for the season. You should have, in my opinion, either a shadow altar or a Samhain altar. Samhain is October 31st. It's where Halloween came from. Okay, and Samhain in Gaelic means summer's end. So it's the end of summer, it's the new year in the Celtic and pagan traditions. And so you should have an altar to represent the completion of this year and the beginning of the new. So if you see a lot of skulls tonight, it's because ding dong, it's October 4th. It's also Brooklyn's birthday.
Happy birthday, Brooklyn.
Happy birthday to Brooklyn. Happy birthday to Brooklyn.
I don't know if she's watching.
I don't think she's watching, but anyway,
sometimes
happy
she
birthday.
is.
So anyway, the reason we have all these skulls is this will arrive to you in time for you to set up your Samhain and your shadow altar. Okay, it is skull season.
I also just really like them.
I know, I love them too. I wear skulls. I work with skulls all year long. So
this is super special. This is line number 22.
Okay. Now, these are from Valco, I should mention. These are Avalon shell. Isn't that beautiful? It's like mother of pearl. With clear quartz and onyx. These are incredible. There's only one of these, by the way. The guru bead, look at that, is a huge clear quartz skull. And this is all hand done. It's all done in silk. Isn't that amazing? I mean, a shell in onyx mala, under $600. Ready? Is total Kali energy. You know, Kali Ma has all the skulls around her, right? In the Hindu pantheon, she's the goddess that just like blows it up and pushes it out. It's true. Okay, so this is $599. I only have one. The onyx is from Mexico. The quartz is from Brazil. Everything's hand carved. $599. If you have a Kali Ma statue or any of the, a Morrigan statue or a Hecate statue,
cool.
This would be incredible to drape over any of those statues, I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Even if you just want to wear it.
Yeah. Don't miss that.
I'm going to wear it.
And I will tell you, that's what I do with my malls when I'm not working with them, is they drape over statues. So if you have a Ganesha statue, this would be cool to drape over that, right? Beautiful.
Ooh, yeah, that would be so beautiful.
Right. Yeah, that was and I've been working with Valco for, pardon my voice, I'm screaming every lyric to every Stevie song for 3 hours. If you saw my Facebook page, I was live and I was just screaming, and I don't care because I love Stevie. How do you use malas? So I'm going to give you the quick information, Shelly, and then I taught a whole class on it, and Team SG can let you know what month to go back and purchase for that.
December of 2020.
December 2020, so you can go back and just buy that class, Shelly. So malas have 108 beads on them and a guru bead. And what you do, you put it away.
I put it on.
Oh, you
I can
on.
take it off for you.
But no, it's okay.
Oh, let me take it off for you. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off.
What you do is you recite sacred words or mantras. So you start at the beginning, which is the guru bead right here, and you go clockwise. And so you say your mantra. Let's say Shanti, which means peace. Shanti, 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 Shanti. And you're sending that energy into every cell in your body. But there's a lot more behind it, like why 108 and which mantras and all those things. And so that was a 3-hour class a couple of years ago, but that's basically how you work with it. So it's a meditation tool that's used widely in the Buddhist tradition, which is how I learned about them. Yeah, isn't that cool? I know. I'm glad you love it too.
No.
And now I've got my little skull mug for my chai tea.
Oh, you have a skull.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a skull mug. I have a ofrenda candle next to me.
Yeah, if you didn't get this candle, aren't these fun candles that we made for you?
They're super cute. And you can save it and use it as a drinking glass when you're done. A little shot glass.
The perfume that these are poured with is super OG SG. I designed this with my team. So it is a shot glass. It's covered in marigolds and hibiscus and rose, which are all offerings to the dead. This is Memoriam perfume, which I made when I was up in San Francisco 10 years ago. It's still my favorite ancestral perfume I've made you. And so if you didn't get one of our ofrenda candles for your altar, we made these in-house for you. And they're all glittery on top. And it says ofrenda on the bottom. Isn't that cool? Ofrenda means offering in Spanish. And so what we do is we set up ancestral altars. If you've never done that before, by the way, do it this year. Take pictures of people you've loved and lost, and put them on there, and then put all their favorite fruits, all their favorite things. My mom loved Amaretto di Serrano. It was her favorite alcohol, which I'll be honest with you is not really alcohol. It's like almond juice or something. I don't know. I don't think of it as an alcohol. It's very sweet, but she loved it. So I have a little tiny bottle of Amaretto di Serrano and my mom's picture and a candle. And then every night for the whole month of October, I'll take a picture and show you. You light your candles and you send blessings to your ancestors who've crossed. And then when you lose someone you love, you add them to your ofrenda altar in October. That candle is the perfect addition for that. So yeah, I love it. Myri says she's had an ancestral altar for 11 years. So yeah, I love that so much. Okay, what can skulls be used for? Skulls each come with a spirit. And I don't mean like they're going to possess you or anything, but each skull is a teacher. And so when you start working with a skull, skulls choose you, you don't choose them. If you feel called to one, it's because they're trying to teach you something. And they all have like a message for you, a teaching or a wisdom for you. Keep in mind that carved quartz skulls have been found throughout Central and South America. The Aztecs, the Maya, and the Inca in particular were carving skulls out of quartz. And they were using them on altars as offerings to the gods, right? They believed that the gods could channel themselves into the skull and then reveal their messages. I'm really lucky because I've worked with the Mitchell Hedges skull before, which comes from, one of these sacred places, was pulled out of a pyramid a long time ago. It's a long story, but I've had the chance to work with one of those authentic carved, quartz skulls from the ancient civilizations, and it's hard to describe the energy. But anytime you carve a skull, you're calling in that energy of the divine human, right? The transpersonal, as I call it, beyond human. No, I take my ancestral altar down usually at the new moon after Samhain. New moon is my favorite time to take an altar down. Because I don't know about you, Samhain comes, and the veil is thin, and we're talking about ancestors and magic and death and transformation. And then right around November 8th or 9th, it's like the spirits go back to the spirit world, and all of a sudden I'm making my Thanksgiving menu. Because I hate turkey. So I always have a turkey alternative. I cannot cook turkey. I don't like the taste of it, and my family doesn't like it. So it goes from Samhain to like take that shit down at the new moon to like now we're doing Thanksgiving, and now we're doing Hanukkah, and now we're doing Yule, and now we're doing Christmas. Like it's a boom, boom, boom in my life. So I set up my ofrenda, my ancestral altar now, and then I keep it up until the new moon after, me personally, new moon after Samhain.
Oh, I see we have some medium Sphalerite skulls left. So if you want one of those, comment
Don't miss
sold,
those.
Sphalerite skull medium $2.59. And then while we're on the
Scullies.
subject of skulls, and we'll do the wands next. I saw someone asking for the fluorite wands, but
We also have an emerald
skulls.
skull tonight, and I do want you to see it because it is a decision piece, but it's incredible. So there's lots of skulls tonight. This one I think is 27, yeah?
Yeah, these
Okay.
are so cool, you guys. I'm obsessed with this.
Some things I'm going to move quickly through tonight because they're crazy values. This is under $70 for a 2-inch hand carved. We need to know, Team SG, we need to know the bone that this is carved from. So in the past it's been buffalo, so I don't know if this is the same.
I believe it is. I don't think it's on the sheet, but I do
Yeah.
remember her saying that in the review meeting.
I think it's buffalo, but Team SG, please confirm. Rachel can confirm for us. And so is Rachel coming in to be with us, or is she gonna?
I'm not sure.
Doing it from outside. Anyway, Team SG will confirm. I believe this is buffalo bone. Those are authentic turquoise in the sides. These pendants are under $70. I have 50 of them. This is the ultimate. It's like a sugar skull.
He's so
If you've been to Mexico during the Days of the Dead, have you ever been there before during the Days of the Dead? I've been there multiple times. It's my favorite place to be this time of year. You go into the bakeries, the panaderias, and they all have the skulls carved out of sugar, and they're all etched and carved, and those also go on the ofrendas or the offerings to the altars, or the altars to the offerings to the ancestors. Isn't this beautiful? So if you want one of these, and I love the way they've put the metal work like over the ears and over the top of the head, it's all carved. And then what's really cool is if you look down on the top of the head, it's a double dorji, which is a symbol of protection. So I'm going to, okay, cool.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Buffalo bone is confirmed. Is that beautiful or what? all hand carved. All the way
so
around.
Pretty. I love it. It's so special, and the price is insane.
Remember, everything ships for free in the US. It's $5 per item outside the US, which is still crazy, but we still do it. So I have 50 of these. They are $69 each, 2 inches. Gorgeous. I would put that on a long black cord, I think, for me personally, because that will make everything else about the design pop. But yeah, if you love skulls as much as I do, Team SG hasn't posted it yet, so hold your fingers. There it is. Now you can comment.
Hold your fingers.
Hold your fingers.
Oh yeah, look at them go.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I think this is so cool, and it's affordable. Buffalo bone. And remember the buffalo, one of the things that's sacred, there's so many things about buffalo that are sacred, but buffalo makes itself the offering. Buffalo medicine is about using every part of the animal for good. So the hide, the sinew, the organs, everything is used, and so nothing goes to waste. It's a life not wasted.
You guys want to see the emerald skull? We'll show it.
The emerald skull is insane.
And then we'll do the fluorite ones. People keep asking for them.
The emerald skull is insane.
This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my life. Karen's trying to shop.
I know. Are they pretty? I know. And thank you for that, Heather. I know. It's kind of a cool... Yeah, and do keep in mind, like Myra is saying, these are great Christmas gifts. Like, half of the people I know want skulls all the time, because those are my people. So these would be really awesome Christmas gifts. You might be like, who would want a skull pendant for Christmas? I will tell you, half of the people I love would love a skull pendant for Christmas. I only have one emerald skull, you guys.
And it's heavy, guys.
Solid emerald, mostly green.
It has some tourmaline, but I like that about it.
It needs the tourmaline, and there's manganese in emerald too. This is your wisdom skull. Can you believe this? Under $2,000. It's 5 inches, hand carved. This is one of the stars of the show. $1,999 for a 5-inch solid emerald skull.
I mean, honestly, getting a chunk of emerald this big
For
that's mostly green
for
like
under
this
$2,000, yeah.
is already insane. And the fact that it's carved into a skull, and the details on this, guys, are beautiful. The individual teeth, the jawbones,
which are hollow
right there.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful? Yeah, $1,999. If you would like it, it is sick. I know. So it is here if you would like it. Honestly, if nobody takes it, I will keep it, because I've never in my whole life seen a 5-inch emerald skull.
He can go on our Scully altar.
Yeah, he
we can
will.
Share him.
Yeah.
And then the fluorite ones.
Okay. What line is that?
This is line number. Hold on. Let me get back to it.
Oh, here they are. Okay. Now these wands, we only have 10 of these. A lot of you came to the sale just for this one. I know. That skull is crazy. I know. Okay. These wands are blowing my mind. We don't have very many of these. These were all handmade for us. Okay, they're going to be intuitively chosen. So Alexys is going to show you all 4 designs, because I don't know which one you're going to get.
So this one has the dragon and the pentacle. I always forget which. Pentagram has a circle around.
That's right.
Oh wait, then it is a pentagram.
It technically has a circle. Yeah.
So it's the star. So this represents the 5 elements. And then we have the dragon there as well, and you see the moon phases there. So pretty. The blade is fluorite,
hand carved into a flame of fluorite.
And then the point down here is also fluorite, purple and green. And then we also have
these are under $160, by the way.
The Egyptian design.
Look at Isis there with her wings.
Isis, yes. I've been calling it the Egyptian design because I couldn't remember who that is.
No, yeah, it's Isis
there, and then she's got a green aventurine heart down here.
And a little fleur-de-lis. The fleur-de-lis symbol at the bottom of the wand, do you know the fleur-de-lis means love will come? That's what it represents.
I love that.
It's the arrival of love, and that's why there's a heart and green aventurine above it. So this is like power and love. These are so cool. And then the next design, they're all really different. If you have a preference, you can put it in your notes and we'll try our best to get you what you would love. Look at the mermaid, and she's holding that little wheel in her hand above, like toward the pentacle or the pentagram, and she's got a heart on her too.
There's a fairy over here too. I didn't notice that earlier.
It's so pretty.
Aww. My Pisces heart loves this one.
I know, they're beautiful.
And then we have the deer.
Peggy got the skull.
Oh, congratulations, Peggy. I'm so glad he's going to a good home.
Me too. Honestly, Peggy, there's some pieces, and I know it might sound really funny, I just want them to go to good homes. I've been going to Denver and Tucson for a decade. That is the largest emerald skull I've ever seen.
I don't think I've ever even seen an emerald skull before.
I've seen tiny ones, Peggy, like that. I've never seen one that size. So I'm really, really excited for you. And I'm happy because I know you, and I know it's going to a beautiful home. That makes my heart happy. He needs to be well taken care of. He's your wisdom skull and your prosperity skull, right? Super, super cool.
Congratulations.
Okay. This last one, I love this one too.
I haven't even shown the back. Do they all have? Oh yeah, I think they all have the sun on the back. Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful? Oh, this one has the stag, right?
Yeah, this one is that?
So yes, stag medicine. It's funny because I was just in the Midwest officiating a wedding in Northwest Indiana, and a friend of mine has stags that come in the forest behind her house.
Oh, I love that.
And they talk to her. They make their little. She said their little. I can't replicate it, but they communicate with her.
That's really
cool. I told her, I'm like, if I ever went into the forest here and had a stag communicate with me, I don't think I'd be able to go home. So stag medicine is wisdom and strength and empowerment, and also, but stags are very aware of their environment. They know where they're safe and they know where they're not, right? So anyway, these wands, I have 10 of them. They're $159. They're all different, so we will intuitively choose for you. But if you're like, I really prefer the mermaid, or I really prefer the stag, or I really prefer whichever one you really love, the Isis wand is very cool too. You can let us know. Now, fluorite is the stone of Dharma. It helps you understand. Stacy's from Indiana. What part of Indiana are you in, by the way? I've gotten to know Indiana pretty well during my travels, and I've fallen in love with Indiana too. I have. As we were driving around, I'm like, that house is for sale. Maybe I need a little farmhouse in Indiana. Aww. Find me a stag in my backyard. I fell in love. I really did. There's something beautiful about Indiana, and you're close enough to Chicago, but you're still far away. You have, Lake Michigan, so you have a little bit of like water. You want to see the stag again? Yeah, Priestess of Wonderland wants to see the stag.
There's something really nice about traveling and getting to fall in love with all the different places.
I love it. Morgan's in Indiana too. Yeah, summer home is what I'm thinking. Could you feel my energy when I was there? Mm-hmm. I was up in it. Your mom's from South Bend. I love it. I got a job at Notre Dame in 2002. After I finished my PhD, they wanted me to be director of their undergraduate writing program, which was a huge opportunity. I was so honored. But at the time I was like, I need sunshine. I don't know that I can, this is like the job of a lifetime. Can you imagine? I would have been running undergraduate writing programs at Notre Dame. But I turned it down to be a professor in San Diego because of the weather and my family. But now I'm like, I think just if I could spend 2 or 3 months a year in the Midwest, I would really like that. Laura's in Indianapolis. So cool. And you're right nearby in Michigan. So we've been kind of toying with the idea, so don't get excited yet, about a meetup next fall in on Lake Michigan. My friend has a venue that she thinks could hold us. Would you guys come? Like if you were in Michigan, or if you were in Ohio, or if you or in Wisconsin, would you come? I don't know. It'd be really fun. Like if we planned it a year in advance and we just said everybody who wants to come is welcome, and we're going to have this beautiful space right on Lake Michigan, and we're just going to hang out for a day or two, get like a block of hotel rooms so you can stay overnight, and then we get up and do breakfast together or something. Wouldn't that be fun?
It really does sound very nice.
Get all the cider donuts, and then I found out there's a distillery. I love whiskey. There's Journeyman Distillery.
Really?
Yes. I bought a bottle and had it shipped. It's called Pit Spitter, and it's cherry whiskey.
Cherry whiskey. Ooh.
And it's incredible. I was like, Journeyman Distillery? Like, this is incredible. So we could get like Journeyman to sponsor it and bring us like Pit Spitter.
I saw somebody asking to see this before they had to go.
You'd come from Atlanta, Karina, Georgia. I am touched by that. And Karen Brown is offering us lodging.
Oh.
Frozen apple cider with a little bit of Journeyman whiskey.
Ooh.
I know. I'm really thinking about this, you guys. So anyway, if you're open to it, I will start to kind of put wheels in motion. If you're in Minnesota, would you come? I'd make it worth your while. Okay, now this is mind-blowing. I cannot believe we have these.
These are so pretty.
How many of you have been collecting the harmonizers? I'm in love with them. I work with them every day. I really do. God, Myra said she'd come from Texas.
Wow.
Sarah said she'd come from Tucson.
Wow.
Angela said she'd come from North Carolina.
It's really beautiful.
I'm really touched because that's a big deal. That's a trip and a half for you guys, but it'd be so much fun to hug you. Paz said she'd come from Boston. Look at that. Melanie would come from Virginia. I don't know if you're watching, Sherry, but let's get these wheels in motion and do this thing. I want to come do a big meetup in the Midwest. I love it. Daylene said she'd come from California, for God's sake. You have to go on the flight with me, Daylene, at LAX, and we'll fly together out there. I love that.
It's really
okay. Well, it's good to know. My heart's in it. I just think it would be so cool for us to see each other. We haven't seen each other, a lot of us, in a really long time, or ever. Wouldn't that be fun? I'll bring you presents. Okay. Harmonizers. Okay, where am I going, Alexis?
So,
they're there. I see them. Yeah, okay. Now, when we started, God, even from Canada, love you guys so much. Okay, yeah, so Jamie's a newbie. Let me explain what harmonizers are. I'm going to stand up to show you. It's weird, but if you look at hieroglyphics from ancient Egypt, and I'm totally serious, if you start looking at pictures, you'll be like, she's serious. This is what they were doing. If you look at hieroglyphics of the pharaohs, okay, I don't have two of these to show you, but imagine I have another one in my hand here. You can see that they're all holding these rods, okay? All the pictures of like, from Tutankhamun all the way through, are holding these rods in the hieroglyphics themselves. And so what happened is Russian researchers started to study why were they holding these wands, these rods. And what they found out is that the pharaohs in particular, it was the pharaohs and the high priests were allowed to have these. And each wand that they held was feminine or masculine. Okay? And so, and only the high priests and the pharaohs were allowed, and the priestesses too, were allowed to use them. So not just anybody. It was just you had to be of station, right? And the idea was that it balanced and harmonized all energy in your field. So you didn't feel too feminine, too masculine. It helped you to stay healthy, because if you think about it, the entire energy system runs on balance. When anything is out of balance, we're too left, too right, too yes, too no, too masculine, too feminine, too light, too shadow. That's when we get into trouble. When we're in balance, what we call homeostasis in Western medicine, then we're healthy. Everything's functioning the way it should. So we sort of picked up on this idea and started to create gemstone harmonizers. Now this is chrysocolla from Peru. Chrysocolla is a copper-bearing mineral, which is why it's this vibrant kind of blue color. You're also going to find, and I'll have Alexis show you, there's malachite in these too. There's some manganese in here too. There's cuprite in here too, which are all copper-bearing minerals. Copper is important because it helps you run energy through your system, but it's entirely feminine. This is a feminine harmonizer. So if you are collecting harmonizers, if you don't have one yet, and you've been feeling stressed, anxious, like you're not good enough, you're not working hard enough, you're not smart enough, you could do better, you could be better, like all those messages, this heals that, because the feminine says you're enough. You're perfect as you are. You already have everything you need. right? You need to slow down and be softer and receive and allow and melt into your life, right? The feminine is not trying to punish you or like make you work harder or be smarter or do something you're not, right? So this is a perfect place to start in meditation if you've been feeling too much on the masculine, which again is linear, focused, and also driven. And you need more of the softness, tenderness, acceptance, and nurturing energy, which a lot of times that's for me because I'm very masculine and I need more of the feminine, like, you're okay, everything's going to be okay, it's okay to be soft, right? It's okay to be open to being nurtured, right? Does that make sense? Okay, so these are, she wants the exact length, 4 to 5 inches. Most of them are right at 4.5 inches, and they're designed to work with the other harmonizers in our collections. These are $199. I have 19 of them. The piece of chrysocolla that these were carved from would take up the entire screen. And then they hand carved these into this shape just for SG, but they only had enough rough to carve 19. Isn't that cool? 19. Yeah. So if, like I said, if you're a collector, I'm going to put my chair in. If you're a collector of harmonizers, this is one you want to have in your collection. I'm really proud of these. And Narrowly on my team has been working really closely with our Peruvian vendors. I want to give him a shout out. You've done an amazing job. And honestly, he's so good. And the chrysocolla that he's been bringing, you know, there's different grades of stones. And what you want is that really like almost the color of my scarf, like really bright, vibrant blue and green and all of that. And then when it's washed out or not as good quality, it's less expensive, but it doesn't look like that. So you have that because Narrowly brought that to you.
It's so pretty.
Congratulations. That's one of the coolest things in the whole show. Mm-hmm. And you should know, I mean, when we have 19 of something, that's not that much, less than 2 dozen. It's something special and really unique. Yeah, so congratulations. And that's like, I want all the fluorite wands. I love you, Annette. I will work on that. I will. Congratulations.
These are one of my other favorites.
But can I tell you, before we move on, Google, I'm totally serious, Google ancient Egypt harmonizer hieroglyphics and look at images. Because I want you to see on every temple, like Karnak, for example, which is one of the main temples, right? Especially for those of us who have priestess energy and lineage there. All of the pharaohs are holding these harmonizers, and it's always a yin-yang kind of masculine, feminine balance thing. So this is really tapping into energy from ancient civilizations and then modernizing it because they weren't carving it out of stones. Although Cleopatra worked with chrysocolla. So she had access to it, but they weren't carving it out of stones. At the time, they were working primarily with metals in their harmonizers. But again, the metals were aligned to the masculine and feminine too. So
Lauren's like, oh my god, what is that? Because I gave them a sneak peek, and then you're like, before we move on, they're trying to guess what it was. So I see a couple guesses for tanzanite, which is an interesting guess, and I definitely, I mean, I see the thought process there. This is actually azurite.
Okay.
Some of the most beautiful azurite I've ever seen.
This is going to be quick. What I'm going to tell you is this. When I first started Sage Goddess, which was 11 and a half years ago, I was looking for azurite crystals like this because Sylvia, my jeweler, was going to make me a cuff. Okay?
Ooh.
Yeah. And she's like, why don't you try to find a crystalline terminated piece of azurite? Do you see that color of blue? So I went to a gem show up in San Mateo in the Bay Area, and I found a piece of terminated azurite about that size. It was a wholesale show. $3.99. I bought it. It was out of my price range. Do you know both of these sizes are under $170?
It's crazy. Yeah.
So I freak out when I bring things like this to you because I can't believe we have them. Now, we only have 33 of the small and 18 of the medium. The small is under $150 and the medium is under $170. If you have wanted gem grade azurite under $200, this is, at least for me, this is going to be your only opportunity. These are Moroccan azurites. Azurite is one of the most important third eye stones that activates your intuition, your psychic abilities. Edgar Cayce's famous for saying he wouldn't have had his visions without it. But I will just tell you, if I'd been able to find Azurite at this price, and that was 11 years ago, 10 years ago, it's an amazing opportunity. I love bringing you beautiful, rare things at amazing prices. I am writing right now a book where I'm talking about the next synergy stones, okay? Building on the Synergy 12 to tell you what are the other 12 stones or 15 stones that you need that are also as high vibrational as the original Synergy 12. Azurite's on my list. So hopefully that tells you something about how important it is to me as a healer, as an empath, as an intuitive, as a channel, as a medium, right? It's up there as one of the most important stones you can have in your collection. So I have 33 of the 1-inch pieces at $149. I have 18 of the 2-inch pieces at $169.
So pretty.
And that's it.
We learned all about Azurite in Crystal Masters in July. I'm actually wearing my ring.
Mm-hmm.
We had the rings.
That's right.
So if you want to learn more about Azurite,
You can always take that class. So Team SG just posted the small, so now you can go and get the small. Again, the small I have 33 of $149. Do not miss this.
It's so pretty, you guys.
These are terminated, high-quality Azurite. It does not get better than this.
I can't wait for you guys to see them in person. I really can't.
They're insane. And then Team SG will post the medium. I have 18 of those at $169.
I think they did post it.
Oh, I only saw the small.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they did. They posted the small and the medium, so you can comment on the medium too.
Oh, look at that blue.
And I will tell you, so we can wire wrap these. Or
They're so pretty.
my friend Nicole Novell of Pure Soul Holistics. Have you seen her cuffs? You send this to her, she will make you a cuff, like a Wonder Woman cuff out of this. And you don't need the big piece for that. She can make a cuff out of the smaller size too. It just depends on what you like. But if it were me, I would have her make me a cuff with a larger piece. And what she does is she makes like a copper, almost like a bezel out of it. PureSoulHolistics.com. She's my buddy. She really is. She's one of my friends, and I love her to the moon. But she will make you a leather cuff, and you can custom design it. What color leather you want, like what. I can't do that for you, which is why I refer you to people I know. But we do have a wire wrap listing so if you want to wire wrap any crystal you get tonight, all you do is purchase the crystal, reach out to support.sagegoddess.com to Sabrina, and let her know, I want to wire wrap my Azurite. They will add that to your invoice, and then it will arrive to you wire wrapped by Joyce on my team, who's a professional wire wrapper. But yeah, you should wire wrap it, or you should send it to Nicole Novell at puresoulholistics.com, and she'll make you a cuff. And then just tell her Athena sent you, and she'll hook you right up. You'll be so happy you did that. I usually tell her before I tell you about that, but so now she's going to be like, well, thanks, Athena. Sometimes she gets a backlog of products or, orders, custom orders for cuffs. She's got some beautiful cuffs on her website, too, that you can look at that are pre-made, but she'll make you one out of your own stones, which I think is really cool. Uh-huh.
Oh, here we go.
So, yeah. Okay, so anyway, congratulations to those of you who are getting those.
So this one is number 26.
Okay, so more Scullies.
I'm trying to
Skullify them.
I'm trying to trickle them in. We have 2 Labradorite skull pendants. So this one is number 26, Athena, and then the other one is number 33.
Okay, under $50. Unbelievable. And under, yeah. So, which one is which, Alexis?
This one's number 26.
Okay, let's start there first.
I just wanted them to see both styles so that they can kind of choose.
Yeah, one has the flowers and one does not.
Yeah, one has more of a feminine energy and the other one has more of a masculine.
Okay.
So it really is about what.
Okay, I'm going to be quick on this. I mean, to get a hand-carved Labradorite skull in Tibetan silver with the flowers and everything else, I mean, it's almost 2 inches, under $50. I have 11 of these at $49. Labradorite is the stone of new beginnings, new visions, new possibilities, and the skulls are teachers, right? So, and what I love about this is the bezel. First of all, it's carved on the back, and the bezel is hidden. So when you wear this, all you're going to see...
It's so pretty. And it would make such a beautiful choker.
I would wear it up high probably, or you could wear it down low between the girls. And now, so that's the feminine with the flowers. And then the masculine, no flowers. So some of you would prefer this, and I don't blame you. Like, different people have different tastes, and that's why we bring you different things. Mm-hmm. This one's under $45. I only have 6 of them. Look at the teeth.
I know, he's so cute. It looks like he's laughing.
He's like, ha ha ha, one day.
One day. Look at the side of this one.
And it's carved in the back. These are $44. I have 6. And congratulations.
I mean, so to get a
with
Labradorite
flowers,
pendant.
no flowers. No, I know. Just to get a hand carved Labradorite skull without even being set in jewelry. Like, to get that for $44 is insane. So to get it like fully set and like carved and
That's pretty.
And again, like if you're like me and your people love skulls, save it for the holidays.
And
he's like, ha ha ha, and she's like, what are you laughing at? Oh, and then they're gonna make out. I love that. She's like,
I love that.
I'll see you later.
I'll see you later. You want to take my flowers off of me? No.
What's your Insta handle? I'm gonna DM you later.
Okay.
Slide into my DMs, baby.
I see people asking about the chalices. Do you want to do the chalices?
They're momos, yeah? Yeah.
They're really gorgeous.
Yeah, I know.
We have 3 of them.
We poor Momo. Thank God we're friends. Because, we descend on Momo's booth. Congratulations, by the way. On everything. On the skulls, on the azurite. Like, everything tonight is so special.
Everything is really, really, really beautiful today.
We descend on Momo's booth. I don't want to sell this one.
You know what's so funny is when I was showing them earlier, because I've kind of been trickling, because I was live with you guys all weekend, so I was kind of trickling different items in every day. So things got shown on Friday, and then so I don't think I showed this one until yesterday, and so I didn't realize that this one was gold instead of the silver.
I'm a gold girl, so I'm going to take that out of your choices because it's just that's good for you. Congratulations.
She's reducing temptation. So
I am reducing your temptation. So we descend on Momo's booth in Denver, and he's got chalices, and we're like, I'll take this, I'll take this, I'll take this, and he's like, wait a minute, now I don't have any chalices left. And he looks at me and I'm like, these are my people. I can't. I'm not responsible.
Look at the blue. This is stunning.
I don't know how you're going to choose because the clear quartz has rutilated quartz cabochons.
Oh, I didn't even notice that earlier.
Yeah, they're rutilated.
Oh my gosh. They're rutilated, you guys, for transformation. So this is what you drink your transformation juice out of when you're manifesting and working on change.
I'm gonna drink my manifestation juice out of mine.
I don't have any juice. Manifestation chalice to thank you.
She's gonna drink manifestation juice.
Oh, is this? Okay. That's good. Thank you.
I'm going to pour in some Celsius.
Anyway, so this is the clear quartz one with the rutilated cabochons. So beautiful. It has cabochons on the bottom as well. You can see right there. Clear quartz. This is for amplification and magnification. So work with this
and change
because of
rutilated
the
quartz
rutilated
for
quartz.
transformation.
So this is gonna amplify and magnify your intentions. Now fluorite, on the other hand,
this one drives me crazy. There's something. So I looked at him and I'm like, fluorite with lapis, like who? And he's like, me. That's who thinks of these things. Like I just think this one is so beautiful.
Me too.
Because the blue makes that purple pop.
And this is some of the most gorgeous lapis lazuli I have ever seen.
They call it ocean lapis when it's like bright blue.
And every single piece is that quality. Every single piece. And then just the metal work. They're gorgeous. So I don't know how you guys are going to decide, but
they're $699 each. So I've got the fluorite with lapis, or I've got the clear quartz with rutilated quartz. and you'll have to choose, and I don't know how you're going to choose.
Yeah. But I'm excited to see who these go to.
I know. Now, yeah, it's got peacock energy. I think so too.
It does,
Stephanie G. You know,
actually,
honestly,
yeah.
that really is very true. So they're there. If you want it, grab it. They're special. Momo made these. That's all I can say.
This fluorite one even has some blue fluorite over here.
It does. That whole blue side. It's showing up on camera.
Yeah. Like, well, because we fixed the light. So the camera has a light attached to it, and it was on a warm setting, and it was making some of our stuff.
Yeah.
It was putting off the color, but we switched it to a cool tone, and now we can show you our blues and greens, which is exciting because I love blues.
Congratulations, you guys.
Okay. So
I'm checking my phone, and do you know why? My son.
Oh yeah, I saw that on the calendar because I follow your calendar, so I know what you're up to, and I'll let you tell them. But
do you know what my son is doing right now?
Aww.
It's really hard for me. Those of you with kids will understand, because it just seems like yesterday that like he was in his baby Bjorn, and you know, like my baby's not a baby. My son is getting his driver's permit right now.
So
and
exciting.
It was really a challenge because I wanted to be there, but I didn't want to miss this with you. And Dave was like, don't worry, I will take him and you do this. But I'm on the edge of my seat. He's getting his permit today.
Aww.
And my son is such a good kid. Honestly, I've got such good kids.
He's a sweetheart.
He's a sweetheart. He's gentle. He's Cancer rising. Like, he's worried about your feelings. He's very, I don't know. I'm really lucky. Both my kids are amazing. So not only did he go through driver's ed, but then he downloaded on his own the app to study. And he's got my photographic memory, so I think he'll be okay. But he literally took the test again and again and again and again. I mean, he just took the test so many times. And then he was asking people, like, to send him trick questions, like, well, what's something that come up that I wouldn't anticipate or whatever. So anyway, he's in there right now. I'm on the edge of my seat. So anyway, let's all take a moment to send Nick good permit vibes, because he's in the actual process right now. My baby. Okay, how do you purchase? Hi, Patricia Delgado. How are you? It's good to have you here. So, my car insurance is going to go up. Honestly, Nick's a better driver than I am.
I know, you're excited for him to be driving so that you don't have to anymore.
My goal is never to drive again. My goal is to get my children driver's licenses, and then just to be like, can somebody take me to the store, because I hate driving. I really don't like it. I have an amazing car. I really do. I do not like driving. I find it dangerous, and I find it not enjoyable. So I'm like, somebody's going to drive me. But anyway,
we're the same, and we are the same in that regard.
Yeah, she doesn't like to drive either. I don't want to. So anyway, I think he's going to have his permit, and it's all going to be great. So Patricia, how this works is I show you something, I talk about it, and then when Team SG, which is the gold box around Sage Goddess, when they put the price up, then you can cut and paste all of that and put it in a comment and say sold. And if you're one of the first, like let's say I have 10 of them, if you're one of the first 10, you win it, and then tomorrow you get an invoice, and then we ship the item to you as soon as you pay that invoice. And everything ships for free in the US, and it's $5 per item outside the US. That's how this works. Yeah. I'm crossing my fingers, my baby. Okay.
So this is my other I'm also wishing Nick good luck before I
Thank you.
move on.
Yeah. He's going to be fine. I think he's going to be fine.
I think so too. This is one of my other favorite items of the
Me too.
of the sale. So this is actually 3 different items that I'm showing.
Okay.
So first of all, these sphere stands are the coolest thing ever. We have a purple option and we have a black option, and then the black moonstone sphere, which I have the stand modeling is separate. So these are numbers 41 and 42
Yeah,
for
I've
the
got
sphere
those.
stand.
Let's talk about, okay. What size sphere, Alexis? That black moonstone is
the black moonstone sphere is 3.5 to 4 inches. And it fits pretty perfectly, but it can hold a smaller sphere too. So this black moonstone sphere fits in the fingers perfectly, but you can fit a smaller one in there as well that will sit right directly in that.
Okay, so yeah, she's right. It's 3 products. So we have black moonstone spheres from Madagascar, 3.5 to 4 inches, and they're gorgeous. Look at the light play across the surface. Under $70. And black moonstone is right up there with Labradorite for new beginnings, new visions, new possibilities. Okay. So, Team SG, if you want to put that out there, maybe first as the black moonstone sphere. There's only 18 of them.
Did you say the price?
Yeah, $69.
Yes, they'll comment.
Yeah, so those are gorgeous. How do you know quality in moonstone? It's tricky sometimes. So it should do what Alexys is showing you. Black moonstone is a member of the feldspar family, okay? And feldspar stones have what we call agilurescence or aventurescence. And that is this like super tricky kind of light play across the surface. Not all moonstone has it, and it also depends on the carver and their skill. Mm-hmm. But these are definitely well carved. We just don't have very many of them, okay? So I want to get you the sphere first. And then if you're getting a sphere, you might want to consider the stand. The stand is more playful, and congratulations. I mean, they're really, really beautiful. And it's cool to show you because what I love about these is it isn't like it's just one side that has the magic. It's like you turn it around. There's other sides of it too that have it too.
The hands are wearing rings. This one has like a peridot ring.
They're rad. I don't know. I just listen to me right now. I love this season so much.
It. Me too.
I was that when I remember being like 16, 17 years old and having absolutely $0 and going into stores and just wanting anything Halloween. Like I just wanted everything Halloween in my house. And I remember my mom saying, "It's February. Are you going to take those skulls out of your room?" And I remember just being like, "No." I'm not.
I was feeling a little bit down the other day, so I texted my best friend Tori, who worked with us for a little bit, and I was like, can we go to Michael's? And so we went to Michael's and we just hung out in the Halloween
Michael's
section.
has the best damn Halloween shit on the planet.
I bought a I wish I had him here to show you guys. I named him Trevor, but he's a very realistic toad, very realistic looking toad. He's about this big, and he just sits on the floor. You know what? Can I actually?
Yeah, I want to see a picture of Trevor.
This is adorable. I have to show this to you guys. It's very important. So I bought this at Michael's. He was 40% off, and Tori thought I was so weird. She was just like, "I love you, but I'm not like
on the toad train.
I'm not really in support of this." But
for a moment, Michael's was on, "Oh, come on," right now.
That's my cat posing next to him.
He likes it.
He just, that's what I
Does he rub his chin on it? Like, does he like chin him?
Look at.
Oh my gosh,
my apartment is
that's
super
the picture.
messy.
No, show that.
Just zoom in. Super messy, but
okay. Felix is legit kissing.
He's kissing Trevor. My floor's not dirty. That's paint, which I guess is dirty, but I'm a messy painter. But he's so cute.
He's into it. Look at him. He's like, "Hey, sexy, what are you doing here?"
But yeah, so I bought that toad. That was just in the Halloween section. I was like,
Trevor
why is this even Halloween? But I'm obsessed. I think it's so cute. His name is Trevor because of Neville. Trevor! He loses his Trevor all the time in Harry Potter. But yeah, so I also bought candles, and they're like, I just love Halloween stuff. And
I love it too.
So this is perfect.
Okay.
And you don't even have to go to Michael's for this because it's here.
You don't. Okay, I have 24 of each option. They're under $46. These are made of wood, and they're just super cute for your spheres. I mean, honestly, like, it's fun for your Samhain altar. You know, we need to set up a Samhain altar and show them. Maybe I need to do a video of that.
I think that'd be fun.
I think it'd be really fun. There's purple and black. It just depends on your vibe. Aren't they cute? So $45 each. I have 24 each of your Witch's Hand sphere stand, black or purple.
It's so cool.
And then when we put your big balls in there, God, it's so fucking beautiful. Look at that. Oh, come on.
It's so pretty. Like, I'm having trouble showing you.
Come on.
Just look at how perfect that looks. I know. We knew you guys would love these as much as we did.
I know. They're gonna be good.
Next time I'll bring
And cheers
Trevor.
to Team SG. Yeah, bring Trevor. I love this Smudgy loves it. Or Felix loves it.
No, he does.
I was thinking of, because I have don't judge me, but so a friend of mine, not a friend of mine, but a colleague of mine, used to, when he was very young, he was a hunter, and he hunted a bear. And he had a bear skin. But then he didn't want it. So he literally folded it into a square and put it into a storage unit. And I was like, no, this is a living creature. It's already gone. It should not be folded up. So I brought it home, and Dave and I put it on the floor. Smudgy lives on the bear.
I love it.
He lives on it. He sucks on him. He like rubs his like little cheeks on him and stuff. Like and if the bear was alive, there's no way Smudgy would go near it. But Smudgy literally is like, he looks like such a king on his like weird bear.
Yeah.
But I love seeing animals like when they come close to these other creatures and they're like kind of interested in it. It just is exciting for me.
Yeah, I sent that picture to David, the one of Felix next to him. I was like, Felix and Trevor are friends, because I wasn't sure how he was going to react to him.
They're
I
friends.
thought he was going to, and he was just, he doesn't like Trevor. He thinks I'm so weird for getting him, but he was just like, Felix threatens him when you turn around. I was like, no, he doesn't. They're friends. I love them. All right, what should we talk about next?
I hear you, Heather. Here's my thing. I don't do certain things in my life. Like, I can't imagine ever hunting, but, you know, I try not to discard people in my life if I don't agree with them. Just because I've got a lot of friends in my life who do things and believe in things that I don't, but they're still my friends, you know? I try to have an open mind and not judge people. But I felt like when I brought that bear home, I was like, I'm giving this beautiful creature who was once alive a chance to like have a place of honor versus being in a box.
I
don't know if that makes sense, but
I love that you did that. I think that's really,
it felt like honoring him.
I think it's really beautiful.
But Smudgy literally just loves him so much. It's so weird, you guys, honestly. And every morning he's in there in the sun, he's just rolling around on him, like on his bear fur. He's just like, I love it.
We do ship to Canada, Celia. We ship worldwide. And the really great things that I think we forgot to say earlier, because we're both really tired. Yeah. But the really great thing about these SGTV sales is that there's no shipping. Unless you're out of the U.S., and then it's $5 per item. Which really isn't bad.
Yeah.
So these next couple ones, we're kind of shifting the tone a little bit, but these next ones are decision pieces, so I wanted to show them.
Well, they're decision pieces, and then they're not. So let me just tell you, I'm going to straight up just be honest with you right now.
It's incredible.
You guys count on me for shit like this, and you are constantly asking me, can you get this, can you get this? I have 11 pieces of Naturalite. 4 to 5 inches and 6 to 7 inches. This is the most powerful, and I'm serious, pain relieving stone in the gem and mineral world. It's one of the Synergy 12. These are under $500. What I'm going to say is, I really encourage you. I can't get Naturalite like this. These are from Denver. I just got lucky.
These are the biggest pieces I have ever seen, touched.
Seriously, I want to hold one. No, seriously, because my shoulder hurts right now.
No, that's not why I was laughing. I was laughing because Cersei said as long as Burt Reynolds isn't on the bear run.
Burt Reynolds is not there.
Samantha said, you know who else rolls around on bears?
Listen, Burt Reynolds was sexy in his day. Whatever, he wasn't my type.
No, it's funny just because remember Samantha posted that picture in the Facebook group,
yes, I do.
And she got banned.
I know.
She got in trouble.
When you get banned over Burt Reynolds, like honestly, that's a badge of honor. That's not that's not something to apologize for. Okay, are you ready? So, Naturalite, Synergy 12, pain reliever. There's only 3 stones on the planet that for me have ever worked for pain relief. That's Naturalite, Axonite, and Bloodstone. This is the most expensive, the most rare, and to have a piece like this, you have the bigger piece.
Would you like to hold the bigger one?
No, I'm good. They all have flat sides though, so for applying onto places where you have pain.
For me, it's always my shoulder.
Yeah, it's always my right shoulder for me too.
I just carry all of my tension up here between my shoulder and neck, whatever that part of the body is called.
Annette wants smaller. I totally get you, Annette, but I have a lot of people here who want bigger, and it's really hard for us to get any. I'm telling you right now, Annette, I've seen maybe 24 pieces of Naturelite in the last 3 years because of COVID. So if you want this, the small pieces are $3.99. I have 8. The bigger pieces are $4.99. I have 5. That's it. And I can't believe, no, Sugilite's not for pain. Sugilite is for healing autoimmune diseases, and some people say it heals the disease that starts with this letter. I can't say that or make that claim, but it's not for pain. It is a powerful stone. I work with it for MS, but when I have neuropathy and neuralgia and pain and sciatica, which that's just my life, I'm telling you, go, go, go. Like, if you've been wanting Naturelite, like, I don't have any more. Literally, after these 13 pieces, this is it. And congratulations. There's 0 left. Maybe Tucson in February of 2023, maybe. I have no way to get this outside of the shows because the Naturelite comes from Russia, and they only come to the shows. You can't, like, call up Russia and go, hey, Russia,
This one
I would like more Naturelite.
This one has sugar druzy crystals on it.
Thank
you,
does.
Rachel.
If pain is a situation for you, and a lot of you don't live with pain, and honestly, I'm so happy for you. Like, it fucking sucks to live with pain, but the rest of us who do live with pain, chronic pain, oh my God, this is like the mother lode of pain relief. So congratulations if you got one. That's all I have.
Alright, so we just need to do it again.
The one with flowers.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay. Alright, thank you. Thank you for letting us know.
Naturelite is gone. Congratulations. Yeah, if you have autoimmune diseases, let me just tell you. So you need Sugilite, you need Udilite, you need Tibetan quartz, and you need kyanite, preferably blue or blue-green. Or just green is good too. Those are your autoimmune healers. And then if you have pain, on top of that, you need Naturelite, Axonite, and Bloodstone. And I've been consistent about those 7 stones for how long? I mean, I don't know. The whole time.
Yeah,
I've never wavered. And I haven't really added anything to it. I mean, honestly, I haven't found other stones that are as effective, at least for me personally. And I don't bring you something unless it works for me.
No.
Congratulations. They want golden healer vogels.
We'll do that next. So I just heard from our team that there was some confusion, and one of the Labradorite skull pendants never actually got listed. So I'm going to show that one more time, and we're going to do a little do-over here. So this is the Labradorite skull with the flowers.
Yeah.
So we have,
Let me find it.
11 of them.
Okay.
So
yeah, if you missed that, don't miss that. That's a really, really beautiful pendant. I thought we showed those. I thought I saw it in the feed, but maybe not.
Yeah, I guess that there was some confusion and it never actually got, like, Team SG never commented.
$49, we have 11. Team SG's going to post. Ready, go.
And congratulations.
Don't post yet because they haven't posted it, but Team SG's about to write it. Hang on, I see you, Sheree and Tracy and everybody, so just hold on. They're $49. Team SG's about to post it. Inhaling and exhaling. There it is. Okay, now you can post. Now you can comment. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that.
And just so you guys know, we did see bids last time, and Athena and I didn't realize that the team hadn't commented yet. Bids don't get counted unless our team comments first. So that's why we're doing it over again, just to keep it consistent and fair, but we're sorry for that.
Did I screw up and not give the price?
No, I think it was just
we're a mistake.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
Okay.
They were asking for the dangerous.
Don't hurt yourself. Golden healer vogels.
Talk about Burt Reynolds. No, that's good. That's so pretty.
I don't know. What do you do with this? What was the aunt I was saying? Aunt Betty. Was it Aunt Betty or Aunt? I was gonna hit in the head at Thanksgiving. It was a joke last time. Remember? Aunt Betty, because she can't stop mouthing off at Thanksgiving, so you just kind of like. Oops,
oh yeah. I think it was
Betty.
Was it Betty?
No. Is it Betty?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
We can't refresh our feed. We are the feed. So over here on our end,
Yeah,
where we're
Samantha,
live,
we can't be behind because we're live.
Yeah.
And we're on live chat.
Yeah, so Team SG might need to refresh, but we can.
But thank you, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, Samantha, we can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, darling, you ready?
All right.
I have 11 of these.
In total.
I think it was Betty. I don't have family members like that anymore. But you know what? One day I'm going to be Aunt Betty where people are going to be like, knock that lady in the head with something and shut her up. I'm going to turn into Aunt Betty. If you want the biggest vogels in Golden Healer that have ever come out of Brazil, SG is commenting before us, she said. Well, shit, Samantha. I don't know. It looks clean on our end, so I don't know. Maybe try refreshing your feet too.
I don't see how we can be behind. There's physically no way for us to refresh because we're in streaming software.
Yeah, I don't know, but we see you. Okay, so we have 3 different sizes of these. 7 to 8 inches, I have 3. 9 to 10 inches, I have 3. 10 to 11 inches, I have 5.
Actually, Samantha, I think maybe you might be behind. If you're hearing us after Team SG comments, I think it actually might be on your end.
Yeah, try refreshing.
No, it's okay. Don't apologize. We want to help get to the bottom.
Yeah, no. I just want to help you. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Bianca actually has an Aunt Betty, and she was cracking up. Is she shitty, Bianca? Does she say weird things?
Look, this is the smaller size. These are, I said this wrong the other day. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sided. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are 8 sided vogels. That's really cool.
That's what I counted too. I was like, I'm waiting for you. Okay. Let me give you the whole deep dive. Because Bunny Barrow is asking, what is Golden Healer for? Let me start at the beginning. Golden Healer quartz is also called golden hematoid quartz. Sometimes you see a little bit of red, like you see on the bottom of this one, which is actually hematite. They don't all have hematite. Golden Healer quartz is iron in quartz from Brazil. And the legend is that in ancient Lemuria, Golden Healer quartz was the stone that the high priests and priestesses used for healing. Okay? It only comes from Brazil, and it comes also from Madagascar. These are Brazilian. And so the Brazilian, it tends to be more expensive. It tends to be more translucent. She can show you with a flashlight behind it. Like the light comes through. If you, how many of you saw my free class on YouTube on vogels and wands? If you haven't seen it yet, Team SG, would you please link to that class for everybody?
Such a great class.
I taught over an hour on what is a vogel, how do you work with it. What you work with vogels for is to remove energy from your field. Golden Healer quartz, in my opinion, is the best stone for solar plexus healing. What is solar plexus healing? How many of you have IBS or Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis or, shit's going wrong in your shitter, right? Like your upper intestine or your lower intestine is not functioning. What that means is that you are not digesting your own power. Okay, you're not standing in your power and you're shrinking a little bit. And so when you work with Golden Healer, it opens and expands and heals and aligns the solar plexus chakra, which gets you back to your power center, reminds you that you're driving the bus, you're not a passenger. And when you heal all of that, mysteriously or not so mysteriously, your digestion improves. Okay? So it's an amazing thing to me because I would tell you, I work with millions of people, right? Sage Goddess posts in social media reach 10 million people a week. Pretty crazy, right? But we have like over 1 million people, 1.5 million people on Facebook. And between that and Instagram and Pinterest and everything, we reach multiple millions of people a week. So I hear from a lot of people, most of our community has digestive problems. Digestive problems are rarely about food. They're about energy, right? And so when we don't feel confident, when we don't feel empowered, when we don't feel strong, our digestion slows down, our metabolism slows down, we gain weight, and then we end up not being able to digest our food, and so we end up with what they call IBS, okay, which is like a mystery, even to most gastroenterologists. I have friends who are gastroenterologists who are like, we don't really understand why so many people have IBS. It's because people don't feel empowered anymore. They feel like they're victims. They feel like they're, waiting for something to happen to them versus going out and taking action and being decisive and being strong and not being afraid, okay? This is for external use only. You start putting this in your body parts. I am not responsible for what happens to you. Might look fun to do that. I just wouldn't recommend it. This is for, watch my class. I will teach you how to use a vogel. With the wider end, which is the feminine end, you go in and you retrieve energy, and with the masculine end, you release it. So you retrieve, you gather up energy that needs to be released, and you release, and you retrieve, and you release, and you retrieve, and you release. Every crystal healer needs a vogel in their collection. We're just never going to have these in this size of golden healer ever again. This is a special. So if you want the 7 to 8 inch, it's under $220. If you want the 9 to 10 inch, it's under $240. Crazy prices. If you want the 10 to 11 inch, it's under $260. I have 3 of the small, 3 of the medium, 4 of the large.
Small. Medium.
It's not medium. I mean, it's like...
And this is not large. This
is don't smack Betty with it. Even if her pooper's not feeling good.
This is the stick that Bam Bam ran around with. Bam Bam. Bam energy Bam. EA, we haven't done the Tourmaline pendants yet. You have not missed them.
Okay, the small, $219, I have 3. The medium, $239, I have 3. The large, $259, I have 4.
I can't wait to see who gets these.
Yeah, crazy.
Look at the rainbow on this huge piece.
Team SG, if it's possible, I would really like to send the wand pillows with these. If that's okay. Because we make these, I don't know if you've seen these. Can I just show these to you really quick? Team SG can put up a link for you. I designed these for you. Have you seen these before? So it says Sage Goddess on the tag. This is a velvet pillow. It zips down the side. There's a buckwheat pillow inside. And then what you do we have any oiled ones here?
Let me see.
What you do is you take this the insert out. I do. You don't have to take it all the way out. You can leave it inside. But you put your essential oils on it. You just drip them on there.
This is a blend of light and of shadow perfumes.
Oh, I love that. So you take your dropper. Oh, it smells so good. And you just put a couple of drops of oil down the middle, like that. And then you zip it back up. And it will diffuse that scent through your whole space, and then you can display your pillow on that or your wand on that. Isn't that cool? Velvet wand pillows. So we have these at sagegoddess.com. Spirit is your code for 22% off at sagegoddess.com, by the way. But I'm going to send these with the pillows because I think it's appropriate. That way when you're not working with it, it's got like a home. I'm glad you love it. There's something about, well, you know, wands, there's very few ways to store wands, right? So you can find like wooden kind of things to store them, but they don't look as beautiful as that, right? Yeah. I'm glad you guys liked that class. Yeah, it's a free class on YouTube that I taught you last month on single terminated wands, double terminated wands, and vogels. So if you're like, how do I learn how to use these things? There's wisdom out there for you. All you have to do is go to youtube.com/sagegoddess. 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 And you click subscribe, and then you won't miss anything. You won't miss the new moon, the full moon, the high holidays. We've got Samhain ceremony coming up. I've got full moon for you on Sunday night this week. And if you don't want to miss anything, youtube.com/sagegoddess. Aw, Heather, I'd be happy to do that for you, darling. I'd be happy to do that for you. These are from Denver. We all lost our minds. Septarian from Madagascar. Septarian.
And this is super special. So we have 2 different sizes.
Yeah, she's going to show you.
I mean, it's not even going to they don't fit in the camera. But what's super special about these is that...
Anybody else love Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon like me?
So each of these has a piece
that comes out.
So I I don't know about you guys.
They actually form in eggs.
It's so cool.
And we're sending you the entire egg, and then you get the little piece.
So here's the piece for that one.
So this is the piece for this one. And then you just have to find the... It's kind of fun. It's like a puzzle. Like, oh, there it is.
So cool.
Is that rad? You get the top too.
I would totally keep like a little dragon or dinosaur or something in here.
That's what Christopher does.
Why are some black inside and some have the yellow calcite? Well, that's exactly the answer, Sarah. So some of them have yellow calcite growing in them, and this is not. These don't have the yellow calcite.
Okay, so let me teach you real quick. Septarian, ready? The word Septarian comes from the Latin word septaria, which means cracks. Our ancient ancestors saw these and said, oh, they're cracked. Let's call them Septarian. That's where the word comes from. That's why it's really important to learn Greek and Latin. I try to teach you as much as I can. I used to teach Greek and Latin. Okay. Septarian is a fusion of calcite with aragonite. Those are the two stones in the mix in Septarian. Calcite brings contentment with what you have. It brings a little bit of joy, a little bit of peace, and ease. And then your aragonite is for structure, organization, and creating kind of a framework for your life. So this is ease and structure, which is really helpful if you're trying to be human and live in 3D. It is very rare to find the full eggs completely formed with the top, okay? I have 4 of each, 8 to 9 inches, under 250.
Here's the smaller one.
10 to 11 inches, under 300. I'm going to go so fast on these because you need to be ready to go. I cannot believe the price on these. $249 for the small, $299 for the medium. I have 4 of each. For your dragon egg, and if you're anything like me and you love House of the Dragon and you love Game of Thrones, if you don't have a dragon egg, what are you even waiting for? Ready, go. I know, they're fucking insane. And I don't remember the last time we had fully formed dragon eggs with the top was...
I don't remember ever having this.
I think it was at the beginning of SG. I think it was back toward 8-9 years ago.
I remember us having Septarian eggs, and I remember us putting them together after you came back from one of the gem shows. But I don't remember them having the tops.
Yep.
Like I don't remember it being removable.
Mm-hmm.
But I could be misremembering.
Now, let's talk about maybe you being somebody seeing these like 300 or 400 years ago, and you're like, I think dragons come out of that.
Yeah.
Now we'd be like, are you crazy? But I believe in dragon medicine.
Mm-hmm.
I do. We have to recognize that, first of all, we have not found all the fossils on this planet. We have not found all the skeletons on this planet. We do not know the entire history of this planet. We will not know it in your lifetime. We will not know it in my lifetime. And I do believe the dragons are real. I also think this thing is nuts. And if nobody wants it, I'll keep it.
So while we're doing big pieces, this is really, really cool. Number 47. So this is tiger's eye, and it is removable. So it comes with the stand that's made out of the chain links, which is really, really super cool. But I'm going to show you. It's a full.
It's an ancestral wheel
of tiger's eye skulls, all the way around, even the bottom.
It's carved from one. Cool? It's carved from one piece of tiger's eye. It is a wheel of skulls,
and you can tell it's carved by one piece because the lines match up. You can see
that is your elder council right there.
It's so cool. Look at him.
This piece, you guys, is 17.25 inches. We are shipping it for free
if you're in the US.
And $5
if you're not.
And it sits on the chain link base, which is just, it's insane. Somebody needs to take this home. $999. If you're a skull lover like I am, like, this is insane. Can it be used as a weapon? I don't know. for me, I think you put this in your house, and then people know where they're
Whether they can
having
mess
dinner.
with you.
Yeah, like, this is where I'm at right now. $9.99. I know.
The stand is really, really cool, Stephanie.
The retail value of something like this would be $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. If this was in a gallery somewhere, are there 12? No, there's 7, 8,
9.
9. The 9 reminds me of Lord of the Rings. $9.99. Who's gonna take it home? That's insane. I love bringing you things like this. Like, this is just. This will be one of the coolest pieces in your entire collection. Now, Tiger's Eye is protection and grounding and wisdom and justice. It ensures that everything goes in a direction that serves you. I know. It's insane. Someone will claim this. I know this is right for somebody's. Oh, Team SG posted, so if you want this, ready, go, you need to comment now.
Karen Brown would wire wrap.
Oh my god. It's insane.
I can't picture Karen Brown.
This is one of the most badass carvings we've
so
ever
cool.
brought you. Like, if you want to take your Samhain altar to the next level, I can't believe that's under $1,000.
Somebody take him home. I'm gonna put him right here so that.
And if you don't, that's okay. I'll keep it. I think it's amazing. No. Amazing. Never in my life.
It's very, very cool.
That took over a month to make. 1 month. And then the chain link base had to be made separately. So this is probably a 60-day. So when you're paying $1,000 for something that takes months to create, it's like, you have to really think about that. Isn't that incredible?
Now, speaking of Tiger's Eye, we do have another form of Tiger's Eye. That is
Remember,
really
too, that we have Zip if you want to separate your payment into 4 payments over 6 weeks at no interest, and you can use PayPal credit, too. So some people like to have, like, payment methods for things. We do have options for that, too. Okay, now, can you double your Zip payments? I don't know. I'm not a Zip person.
Yeah, I think it depends on your account with them, because I think everyone they like give you an allotment.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not sure.
Okay. Now, red Tiger's Eye obelisks are something we have not had for you before.
Oh,
these are absolutely beautiful.
generators.
Are they generator? Are they 6-sided? Oh, I thought it was an obelisk. I only saw the 4.
Yeah, I think it's because it's got like the bigger side.
Yeah, I think that's
tricked.
why.
I got tricked. So these have like wider faces on the front and then 2 smaller faces.
They are absolutely beautiful,
Yeah.
you guys. Okay. Under $140. Under $140. One of the things I want to tell you about red Tiger's Eye is that it's iron oxide that creates the red color. And that's the difference between the red Tiger's Eye and the golden Tiger's Eye. Aren't these beautiful? So these are for grounding, stabilizing your energy. There's hematite in the matrix of these two, which you find sometimes with Tiger's Eye. Remember, it always grows with hematite. So when you see those like tiger iron, right, where you see the kind of like the dark kind of silvery lines through it, that's your hematite. I cannot believe the price on these, but I only have 11. I have 6 of the 7 to 8 inch for $119, and I have 5 of the 8 to 9 inch for $139. These are the most beautiful red Tiger's Eye generators I've ever seen. Truly. So if you need grounding, stability, connection, earthing,
increasing
protection,
your libido.
and it does, because it has sacral energy too. For those of you who are like, I'm always like, no, it's not dyed, Cassie. No,
this is
darling.
natural.
So yeah, if you're new to Tiger's Eye, Cassie, Tiger's Eye grows in 3 colors naturally: red, gold, and blue. We've never had red generators for you before, and not this size. So they're pretty incredible. Actually, Team SG, I'm going to keep one of the 8 to 9 inch. I don't have one this size in my collection. So we have 4 of the 8 to 9 inch, and we have 6 of the 7 to 8.
She's like, we've never had this before.
We haven't. We haven't. And I don't have one. So I'm going to keep one. I just think they're absolutely incredible. You know, when I'm like, holy shit, like this is totally new even for me. And like I said, so it's just a difference in the minerals, Jeannie Heath, in what's growing in the surrounding soil that creates, or the surrounding earth that creates the different colors
So
in the Tiger's Eye.
This one's iron.
Isn't that cool? I know. They look 3D. I know, they look holographic, don't they? But that's also good cutting, right? When you cut tiger's eye, if you cut it well, it gives you that chatoyancy, that light play across the surface, that cat's eye effect. And Alexys is on her game today.
And tiger's eye is a quartz mineral, so you can use these in the shape
there is quartz
of your grids, and it makes it a 7 on the most hardness scale, so it doesn't break easily.
I know.
Look at there.
I'm sure those are gone. Congratulations, we only had 10. I kept one of the bigger ones. I don't have that in my collection. After over 30 years of collecting stones, I don't have that. I know.
They're laughing at me. I'm sorry. It was an accident. I didn't mean to scare you guys.
Alexys. Okay. Congratulations if you're getting one of those, because I loved it too. Well, I have a collection of generators at home, and that's where this is going to go. And what's interesting is my red colored generator collection is very limited. Because if you think about it, what falls into that category? It would be like hematoid quartz, red tiger's eye, which I don't have. I have red aventurine in that collection, but I don't have a lot of red tiger's eye. Literally, I think that might be the only piece of red tiger's eye on my root chakra shelf. So that needed to come home. So you know when I keep something, it's pretty special.
Now, this is something that we have because you guys have been begging for it.
You guys have been asking for earrings, and
this is number 17.
We are answering the call.
These aren't your just average, everyday earrings. I am wearing pants today.
Okay, I'm going to try not to talk too much, but I've got to say a few things about this right now, so bear with me, okay? Ready? I'm going to time myself. I'm going to give myself a minute.
All right. I'm going to hold you to it.
The Herkimer diamond mine is in jeopardy right now because apparently it's in probate, and so they're not mining Herkimer diamonds right now. The price of Herkimer diamonds when I was in Denver 3 weeks ago, has skyrocketed. Double, triple, quadruple the prices. The family is, I guess, having internal disputes about how the land is going to get used. This is what I'm hearing. So they're not mining and may not mine for quite a while. So first of all, if you have a Herkimer diamond, the value of it just went up by probably anywhere between 200% and 400%. Okay. So these are natural Herkimer diamonds from Herkimer, New York, in sterling silver, in earrings, and they're lever backs, which are the only types of earrings I will wear because they're secure. Are they beautiful? So these were made before the price of Herkimer's went up. Otherwise, they would be double this price at a minimum. I have 30 pairs of these earrings. Both of the earrings come together, obviously, as a pair for under $170. If you're an earring girl, they're not heavy, Heather Winkler.
They're not. They're very light.
If you're an earring girl, and if you want Herkimer diamonds, I'm telling you, it is going to be almost impossible. I was shopping for Herkimers in Denver, and I was told, good luck and go away. And again, you could sell yours now for probably double or triple what you paid for them, but I would hold on to them because if the mine never reopens, and who knows, it might actually be even more valuable down the road. We're lucky we got these before the mine closed. They are $169. They're 2.1 inches. And Herkimer diamonds are naturally double terminated, meaning they send and receive energy in both directions. They are considered the most high vibrational quartz on the planet. You guys have wanted earrings and wanted lever backs. This is truly just for you, but I only have 30 pairs. And so if you would like a pair of Herkimer diamond earrings to raise your vibration, and it's great to have them near your crown chakra so you're vibrating that way, I would get these because I'm telling you, you could probably turn around and sell them now because we had them made again before the cost of Herkimer diamonds went up.
Susie, I actually really, really love that. Susie says, personally, I buy earrings, turn them into pendants, and give one to a friend.
I love that.
I love that too. I'm not really an earring person either. I have stretched earlobes, but I love that. I'm gonna remember that.
And I can only wear one earring, so whenever I buy a pair of earrings, I always give one away because my right ear lobe is closed.
And she's right. This really would make such a
That's a gorgeous pendant, and you could totally do that. You could put a jump ring on it. Now you've got a pendant, and then give the other one to your friend. And if you have a Herkimer diamond collection, I'm just telling you, it's more valuable than it's ever been. But don't sell them.
Can you put it to your ears for size relationship?
I'll put one in mine too.
I'm not going to put it on because, again, my ears are stretched, but that's what it's really pretty. That's really, really pretty.
Let me see if I can get it in my hole, honey.
It's gonna catch the light so beautifully.
I never wear earrings, but we bring them to you because I know you guys love them. And you're always like, why don't you have earrings? It's not going to cooperate with me today. I do have a piercer who's ready to pierce me to death.
Oh, Brenda. Brenda says if I win the earrings, they will be my first Hercs. I love that too.
I can't do it, but there you go.
You guys are making these even more special. I love it.
Are those beautiful?
That looks really pretty on you. Or next to you.
I could get re-pierced. I just haven't wanted to. But now I'm in a mood to like... I want to pierce my whole ear, like up the whole... I have a design. I want to do like where all the earrings are connected. So I want to do all the way up my lobe. I've just been waiting. And I only want to do it on one side. And I got to figure out what side. And it's a whole thing. Yeah. So congratulations. But we still have both sizes of Azurite left. Are you kidding me?
Really?
Go get the Azurite. Oh my god. These are crystalline Azurite. I paid double this price wholesale 10 years ago. Like, it's crazy. Jump on that. If you want the small, it's $149. If you want the medium, it's $169. I cannot believe the prices. It's almost a mistake. So all you have to do is say sold Azurite $149 or sold Azurite $169, and Team SG will capture your comments right now. I can't believe we have those left. Holy shit. I don't know yet. I don't know if he passed. I've got texts. Okay, we're gonna hold on the news. I don't have news yet. I don't have news yet.
Dave's gonna be like, "Why are you texting me?"
Yeah, I know. He told me to wait till after the sale, so I will keep you updated. I'm gonna be one of those old ladies who's like just pierced everywhere and.
EA was asking for tourmaline pendants.
These are beautiful.
These are gorgeous. This is also intuitively chosen because we have some slight variations in the shape, but all the stones are about the same size. So this is line number 24.
Okay.
These are so
24.
pretty.
Okay. So yeah, I only have one listing for these on 24.
Yes, it's only one.
Oh, I thought you said two different sizes. Sorry.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Intuitively sized, but they're all the same size.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. So I have 26 of these. They're under $120 for green and pink tourmaline.
They're so pretty. I'm gonna show one. I'm gonna show it with the light.
Yeah, I was gonna say with the flashlight through it because the color of these, you guys, is insane. Tourmaline is one of my top 10 favorite stones of all time. The green and the pink are both colors of the Anahata or the heart chakra. The green brings wisdom and discernment in love. The pink opens your heart. So if you've been struggling in love, truly, if you've been struggling with love or feeling capable of love or worthy of love, this is the pendant for you.
Kidding me?
And they're all done in sterling silver. So these are made by Shram's team in India. They're all hand done. They're absolutely incredible. They come on a sterling silver chain for you, ready to wear.
Oh, this one has a watermelon tourmaline in it. Right there.
You see? Look how sizable it shows up. I love this size of pendant. This is the size I tend to prefer anyway. So you can wear it high up like this, like a choker, or you can wear it down, like I said, lower. Aren't they pretty? Total love heart chakra magnificence. These are $119. I have 26 of them, and it comes on an 18-inch sterling silver chain.
And they are open on the back.
They're open, but some of them are more like kind of like triangular trillion, and some of them are more round, kind of oval. Like there's different shapes.
Kind of square shape. So that'll be intuitively chosen for you. The color of this one is just this one really.
They're all marked SG925 with a heart too, which I think is really pretty.
Look at that. So pretty. So congratulations. And the color
Yay.
of this one is really pretty. They're all beautiful, but look at that color.
I don't know that Team SG has put them up yet. Have they? Wait till Team SG mentions it.
They might be waiting a little bit since people were saying that there was a that they were posting before us. It should be coming.
Yeah, wait just a second. I'll let you know when Team SG is posted. We did give the price to MSG, so you can go ahead and post those. Oh, there they are. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you can comment. Sorry, it takes them a minute sometimes, but they have commented, so congratulations. They're beautiful, you guys. I know a lot of you came to the sale just for those, and I don't blame you, because I'm a Tourmaline-aholic too.
So a very merry on birthday to all of you that are getting one of those.
I know.
Let's see. How about covalite spheres?
Yeah, I'm down.
Covalite.
And then I want to talk about Stibnite and Super 7.
Okay. Covalite. Number 12.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to say about this. This goes back to like stories, right? When I started collecting stones, covalite was on my wish list. Covalite only comes from Peru. There's only one place in the world, and there's only one region. It's actually relatively small. They are bright blue, so you may want to show you with and without light, because it can kind of wash it out. Yeah, it's better with the light, I think. They're bright blue.
Some of this light.
Let me see if I can show
More
it to
direct
here
light.
too.
Yeah.
They're like an indigo blue, and there's pyrite in the mix too. See that little gold right there?
Look how nice and heavy they feel.
So covalite is heavy, has a very high specific density, but covalite, I know these are like super triple A grade, and what I'm going to tell you is the price is nuts. This size in my hand is under $100. The size she's holding, under $120. When I was starting in the gem and mineral world as Sage Goddess, again over 11 years ago, this size was going for wholesale $200 at a minimum, and the size she's holding was going wholesale $300 at a minimum. So the price has dropped, okay? The only reason we have them at this price, which is the lowest I've ever seen at any show, anywhere in the world, any website, is because we went direct to the source and they carved these for us. Bless you.
Excuse me.
So if you've ever wanted covalite, I promise you, you are not going to find this quality at this price. So you need to have your fingers ready. Covalite, azurite, and dianite. Let me say that again. Covalite, azurite, dianite are the holy trinity of intuition. Okay? So if you are working on expanding your psychic and intuitive gifts, being more connected to your inner knowing and your inner wisdom, there's almost no more powerful stone you can work with than covalite. And I'm amazed at the price. And bless you too. I didn't say bless you.
You did.
Did I?
Yeah, you said bless you as soon as I did it.
Oh.
Thank you.
Sometimes I'm faster than I even know. Okay. Are you ready? $99 for the small. And they are 2 inches. Do your homework. I'm telling you, I'm so proud of our prices. Like, it's only because we go direct to the source, and instead of marking things up, we pass those savings along to you. And I'm proud of that. $99 for the small, 2 inches. I have 53. And then I only have 8. I only have 8 of the larger one at $119. So if you want a small, I probably have one for you. If you want a medium, you got to be pretty quick on the you know, on the take here, because I literally have 8 of them. That's insane.
And congratulations.
Being around the block for all these years, that's insane. They're beautiful. And they're all like this. The quality is they're all super blue, just a little bit of that pyrite veining, but that you want that because that tells you it's real. You know what I mean? But when you get them in person, there's an iridescence to them.
It's so pretty. Yeah, the camera's just not really capturing it.
It can't pick it up, but it's like some parts are lighter blue and some parts are darker blue. It's like almost like titanium aura, but they're not aura treated. This is natural.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Karina, my index finger ring is a Mexican fire opal.
Everybody always loves your Mexican fire opal.
It's my favorite too. I picked it out at the Tucson Gem Show.
I was standing right there with her.
I know, I was so excited because I was like, I want my ring. All right. One of those had a 50 quantity, right?
Yeah, so the covalite spheres, if you want the small, just keep commenting, because we probably have enough for you if you want one.
Well,
I would get one. By the way, we don't have any more of those coming. So if you want a great gift for the holidays, somebody you know who's working on priestessing or intuition or becoming more, expanded in their spiritual practice, like, they're not going to think you spent $100. They're going to think you spent $200 or $300 on covalite. They're going to be like, oh my God, this is so insane.
While our team is getting those winners, let's do a single and then we can do the stick knife.
Okay.
So this is number 29.
Okay.
This piece is very cool.
Yeah, we have quite a few little individual pieces, or just very low quantity. That doesn't... Oh, 28.
Or did I say 28? Did I say the wrong number?
29 is Labradorite.
This is Labradorite.
But it doesn't look like that.
20... Oh, I'm so sorry. It's
okay.
23.
Oh, 23. Okay. Okay, I'm like...
I really think I do need updated glasses, you guys.
Look, honey.
It's 23.
It's time for Alexys to put on the readers.
I'm over here like, you're reading it wrong, Athena. Like, I'm sure. And it's like, no, it's 23.
And sometimes I do. I fuck things up all the time. But look.
Yeah, we will do, but I already have my glasses. We will do this, and then Athena wanted to do stick knife.
Regular glasses.
And then we can do lamps afterwards.
Okay. I have one of these. This is a Labradorite tiger.
Oh yeah, this is great. This is great for up close.
It's beautiful. The point itself.
Not for far away though.
Yeah, no, I know. It's different. Yeah, it's better for up close. This is chlorite and quartz, which is a master healer of your physical body. This is Labradorite for new beginnings, and this is amethyst on top. It has an amethyst little crown on top.
So
it's gorgeous for peace, balance, and detoxification. Oh, come on. This piece is under $300. It is the total length of the pendant. We don't have a total length from the team, but it's 5 inches. 5 inches. What? And again, this could be like you're at Thanksgiving and people are misbehaving and they just get hit in the head with that. And you didn't even do anything. You're like, I don't even know. It's just the pendant flew out of my hand and hit you. It's a weapon. Isn't that gorgeous?
It's so pretty.
Look at that Labradorite on that tiger. Isn't that beautiful? Tiger medicine is about strength and courage. Overlooking... I know. Well, listen, I can't keep everything, Heather, or it'll become hoarders and you'll see me on a TLC program. Do you know what I mean? Like, legitimately, people ask me that all the time. Like, how do you not keep everything? And I'm like, because hoarders.
Right. Like.
And I'm actually something of a minimalist. So what I do is I curate things. So I cycle through things, like through jewelry or through different pieces on my altar and different... Because you can't have everything out all the time. But some pieces too, like I see my job, Heather, as being somebody who's, I'm really here to take pieces and make sure they get into the right hands. I see that as my job.
I think we're waiting for the price of this.
I was talking to Heather. Heather and I were having a private conversation. This one is $299. He's going to heal you and create new beginnings for peace and possibility.
And it'll be great.
Did you really?
I couldn't.
It's going to be great.
Great.
Hashtag discernment. That's right. I know. Oh, I love it. Kelsey loves tigers. Aren't they sweet? Dave likes tigers too. He does. I'm a lion girl because I'm a lioness. But lions and tigers, we're friends.
Lions and tigers and bears.
I know.
That's what Dave did when we were talking about all these different items. Because we do
have a lot of animals
too.
tonight.
Should we show the lion too?
We should.
Where is it?
I hope somebody got that. It's so beautiful. Does he open? No, he does not open.
And then we
seriously,
also...
if you see me on a TLC program one day that something went really wrong.
Wait, which one is this?
Meet Athena. She is the sage goddess, and now we're going to go into her house and help her. Because she kept everything, and now her house is weird. It's not going to happen. You miss his Dave? You miss my Dave and his sexy eyes? I'll tell her. I'll tell her you said that. Okay.
This one is number 20.
Okay. This one... Oh my god. They're all so beautiful, you guys. So this one is a little bit smaller. This one is 4 inches overall. This has an amethyst point, again, with the Labradorite tiger, and then it has the amethyst cluster on top. So this is just all peace, balance, and power. This one is $299 for you.
Look how beautiful. He's got the leaves, the little leaves.
The amount of hand tooling and work on these pieces for the price is really incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I only have, like, they only did one of this and one of that. It's not like there's a lot of these, so they're really, really special. I like bringing you one-of-a-kind things.
Katrina said I love Dave, but Alexys is quiet.
What's the blue behind me? Do you mean this?
Yeah,
That's one of my Yasmina shawls, which is an absolute baby blanket for adults. If you haven't bought a Yasmina shawl, I don't have them to sell them to you. You have to go to her directly. She's my friend, though, and she will help you, but... especially after my mom died, I even sleep in these. Like, I would sleep naked and wrap myself up in one of these, and it's like the best night's sleep of my life. They're so beautiful. They're made of yak cashmere from Nepal, and then they hand dye them, and it's Yasmina's art on them. This one I think is called the Fishes, but it is literally like an adult baby blanket. They're so gorgeous.
Kind of looks like Labradorite.
They're about $500 each, but they're cashmere and they're huge.
So your shawl kind of does look like Labradorite.
It does
look at the screen, like you off in the corner, and then these Labradorites right here.
Yeah. And they're huge, by the way. I mean, not to try to convince you to get one, but I think if you can have one in your lifetime, it's really cool, but they're huge. You can even use them as, like, curtains. I drape them over my, like, I have them draped over my fireplace in my bedroom.
They're so cozy.
Aren't they beautiful?
So
anyway, I got them for my team last year as gifts. All my senior team members got them as Christmas gifts last year.
Yeah, and I was excited because I get hot super duper easily. I don't like a lot of extra layers, and so she got them for us as gifts for Christmas, but we were working from home at the time, and so I didn't get mine until it was almost the near end of cold season. So cold season is coming up, and I'm gonna get to wear it a lot more.
Her website is YAZ, and Karen can type it for you. YAZEMEENAH.com.
I did try. Seriously.
Yeah. Yazemina.com. I'm currently in the process of buying. My friend Sherry and I discovered them. I didn't see them on her website before. Is white and it's silk.
Ooh.
It's a silk cashmere blend. Shipping cost for gem shows, Melissa Hewitt. If you're here, everything is free in the U.S. and it's $5 per item outside the U.S. Okay. These are, which number is this one, Alexis?
This is number 30 and 31. So these are the last lions and tigers we have.
Lions and tigers. I love them so much. So we have 3 lions and we have 16 tigers. So it depends on what you want. The lion is on the right. And look how handsome he is. And the tiger's on the left. He's like, I'm also handsome. And I love because it's the carved Labradorite on the natural Labradorite in the silver, right? I know, it's so good. Okay, so these are 2.5 inches each. They're all the same price. They're $244. So I have 16 of the tigers and I have 3 of the lion. So it depends on what you're most called to. I'm always called to lion because I'm a Leo and that's what we do, right? I know. They would totally match the shawl.
Yeah.
Isn't that pretty? Mm-hmm. So yeah, $244. I have 19 total. I have 16 tigers and 3 lions. So if you're calling in cat medicine and new beginnings and you're becoming strong and powerful and expanding into your possibilities, and the back is beautiful too. I mean, she's showing you the front, but she should. Like, it's beautiful to see the carvings of the animals, but on the back too, they're all carved on the back.
If you need to contact support, you submit a request at support.sagegoddess.com.
Yeah, Denise Nelson will see you. Support.sagegoddess.com. And that's where you'll reach Sabrina and her team of gorgeous goddesses.
Who are with us tonight, too, as well.
I know.
So I don't think we said that, so thank you so much for being here, Team
we love
SG.
you, Team SG.
We love you guys very, very much.
They do such a good job. It's amazing. You know, our team, as I shop a lot online, I've never had a customer service experience like our team provides. Because it's not just about like helping you with your orders, like they really care about everybody who writes in, and they're quick to respond, and they're very wise. They understand what we do really well, and we've never had a better customer care team. So
I agree.
Huge shout out to Sabrina and team. We're so grateful for you guys every single day.
Yeah.
Monique's like, give me the lamps.
Yes, we'll do the lamps next.
The lamps are insane.
Here.
I will tell you, if you don't have a gemstone lamp in your collection, they can get very expensive. I mean, most gemstone lamps, if you're just out there buying one, are in like the thousands of dollars. So these fluorite lamps for you tonight.
This is number 5.
Okay.
It's actually plugged in. So what I'm going to do...
Under $250 tonight for an 18-inch fluorite lamp. Under $250 for an 18-inch yellow and purple fluorite lamp. I have 5.
And they're coming, you guys.
I have 5.
I'm working on it.
They're insane. Yellow fluorite is for wealth. They're insane. I will find out if there's covalite left. Team SG, give me a holla. If there's covalite spheres left, and we can let the peoples know. They're asking. And thank you also for saying you've had a good experience with Team SG. I have to tell you, like, they knock it out of the park. I'm so proud of you guys. So just so you know, I will not have this lamp ever again. They're not making these anymore. So if you want one, tonight is the only night you can get one. I do not have any more yellow fluorite lamps, and they are not making them. Yellow fluorite comes, this version of yellow fluorite, there's 2 places in the world, China and Argentina. This is de Argentina. And yellow fluorite is for wealth and abundance and prosperity. The top is flat, and so you can build a grid on here for abundance. Put this in the southeast corner. These are $249. This beast ships for free. And the other thing I'm going to show you that's fucking nuts about these lamps, you guys, the base is also yellow fluorite. They even carved a base for that light bulb out of the stone. They did not have to do that. I mean, that's where you see whole next level workmanship that absolutely blows my mind. And then there's an indentation on the side of the lamp, so even the, let me finger it and see where it is right here. So even the cord like goes through, and it's not funky. Do you know what I mean? It like sits on that indentation.
It's so
You gotta wait till they comment, but there's only 5 of these.
Look at, and there's a
Holy shit.
There it is up close. It's really beautiful fluorite.
Can we turn it on for them?
Yes.
Here?
Yeah, I had it on a few minutes ago. There we go.
I mean,
look at that.
and you can leave it on 24/7. You do not have to shut this off. It is so beautiful, you guys. I know. Shelly, but we're not counting it until Team SG says the price, and they have not commented yet. So Team SG is going to post it almost now. I know. The purple in it is so beautiful. In Argentina, it's a very small pocket, but the fluorite grows in these like rainbow pieces, right?
And the very top of it, which you can't really see on this camera, the very top of it is flat.
Yeah,
so you can grid on it.
That's pretty cool.
Have
they commented?
Oh yeah,
oh,
Team
they
did.
Never mind, I'm behind. Team SG did comment. Sorry, no. Sorry, thank you, Team SG. The first 5 of you got one. Yay! You will not regret that decision. And like I said, that's all we have. We don't have any more of those. They're not making them anymore. No, I'm wrong, Carrie and Katie. I fucked up. Athena is jet lagged. And Stevie ended at midnight last night. And then it took us an hour and a half to get out of the parking lot. So we were back at our hotel at like 1:30.
Oh my goodness.
It was worth it. Stevie Nicks is my favorite. And at 74, I was like, I don't know how many more times she's going to tour. I hope she lives forever. She rocked the house. I don't have a Nick update. I wish I did. I know. I'll keep you guys posted.
Okay, so that is done. Oh, I did see people asking about the Chakra Guardians earlier.
Yeah, we need to do this.
And then you wanted to do Stibnite. So let's do Stibnite first, and then we'll do Chakra Guardians.
Okay. Stibnite. not to be confused with shungite. Okay. Can we, Rachel, can you get rid of this tablecloth?
I know, Lauren's right. I'm wearing pants.
It's so hard for us.
And it keeps getting caught on my pants because like the two materials don't like each other.
We have small covalite spheres, by the way. All you have to do is comment small covalite sphere, $99, and Team SG will capture you right now. Oh, look at that. Katrina's bunny likes me. Do you know rabbits are my favorite animals?
Oh,
they are, even more than cats.
Really? Interesting.
Yes, but I just can't handle all the poops. I'm not a... I need animals with minimal poop. I don't know why. I'm busy, so I just can't keep up with them, but I really do love rabbits. We get into such weird conversations here sometimes about like just poop.
And you're like, I can't handle the poop. I don't know why, and I'm just like, well, like,
because it's poop.
Yeah.
Well, even when Bodhi was a baby, and I'm just like, put a cork in that thing. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just can't clean up more poop. I can't do it.
I'll get you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, or like a shorter challenge,
or I don't know, just like
to switch it out after dinner.
Or maybe just not.
Okay, yeah, no worries.
The team already unloaded everything.
Oh, right, no, I totally understand.
The table that we're working on is somebody's old dining room table, and it's in bad shape. Yeah. So I think we tried to make it pretty.
Even if it just gets pushed back so that the majority of the cloth is on the other side. Anyway, stibnite is not made out of fabric.
Or poop.
Or poop. You don't have to scoop your stibnite. It does kind of look like a dragon head, huh?
Okay. Stibnite. Bless you.
Thank you.
There are some mysterious stones and minerals that I work with for manifestation. And stibnite's one of them. Now, stibnite is rare. And yes, of course, Torian, we do have a giveaway still. We just haven't gotten there yet. We still have about an hour left, so
we usually
hopefully you can hang out.
So people
We've got good stuff, though, so hopefully if you can stay, you're going to be in it to win it. So stibnite is one of those rarer minerals that I work with. Zincite's another one for manifestation. I've got some little like tricks up my sleeve. So Stibnite is the spelling of stibnite. All of these pieces, even including the 8-inch pieces, are under $150. Stibnite's expensive. Again, this is lower prices than it was able to find at Tucson and Denver 10 years ago. So that's why I'm like, if you wanted like one of my secret weapons for manifestation, stibnite does the thing. Now, stibnite also has other properties. It activates all chakras. And not just the 7 chakras in your body, but all 108 chakras are stimulated by stibnite and activated by stibnite. It helps to release. This is how I think it works. My 2 cents. Most of the reason why people don't manifest is because they don't believe they can, or they don't believe they're worthy of it. They want to create something really big and powerful, but they're like, how am I going to do that? Or I don't know if I'm worthy of that. This gets rid of all that shit. I have really good friends who are super talented. When I sit down and go, why aren't you doing this and why aren't you doing that? Women in their 40s and 50s and 60s, they're like, well, Athena, but I'm too old, or I don't know, would have happened for me already, or I don't know if anybody wants what I do. Like all of that BS, stibnite helps to remove those thought patterns and shift the frequency toward competence and capability and strength and empowerment and all of those things. So that's why I work with it. I only have 2 pieces in my personal collection. It's not that easy to find. We haven't had it for you in forever. So I have 3 different sizes. The small, which is 5 to 6 inches, that's the biggest one she's holding right now. The small 5 to 6 inches is under $90. The medium 6 to 7 inches is under $120. And then the large 7 to 8 inches is under $150. They all look like dragons, I know. If you're manifesting, this is something you might want to consider adding to your collection, okay? So again, the small is $89, I have 5. The medium is $119, I have 12. And the large is $149, and I have 9.
Stibnite.
Stibnite.
And vermilion carnelian, unfortunately, when everyone is bidding at once, YouTube will prioritize your own comment. So that's why you're seeing your comments first. Our team goes off of what they see on their own feed.
Yeah.
So I'm so sorry for the confusion.
Yeah, it does. YouTube's always going to say you're the winner because it's designed to prioritize you when you're in your feed. That's why we would tell you to put live chat and versus top chat. Because sometimes with top chat, but even with live chat, sometimes it'll show that like you're ahead of everybody, but on the team's feed it's different. No. And they have to go with their feed because what else can they do? You know, so yeah, congratulations, you guys. Manifestation's a tricky bitch. You know, but the thing with manifestation is like so many of us were raised thinking, well, you're not special, or why would you be able to do that? You know, like we've heard these messages since we were kids, and a lot of our adult process is about recognizing that like actually you are special, and that's not egotistical. I literally mean there are things that you can do and create that I could never do, or I don't want to do, or I don't have time to do. And if everybody doesn't do their work and bring their unique creations into the world, then we're missing out on you. So I always tell people, just shut that inner critic up, right? And start to work with some of these stones that are going to summon some of this energy in you and raise the vibration and the frequency in your space. That's a powerhouse piece. And like I said, it's one of my rarer like secrets, but the reason we don't talk about it very much is I never have it. I don't have little pieces. I don't have big pieces. I think these pieces of stibnite tonight are the only ones I have in my entire collection, right? I mean, at SG. I don't think there's any on SageMetals.com. Like, it's not like something we have on the website all the time. So, and we don't have zincite. Like, some of these bigger, like, super powered. Oh, but what we do have tonight? I don't want to send you to the website right now. I'm going to tell you, go later, okay? The third most powerful stone, secret for manifestation. And when I say it's a fast forward button, I mean, I gifted a friend of mine a ring made out of this for manifestation. She was working on something. She actually told me she couldn't wear it very much because it was like pushing her too hard and she couldn't keep up. This is yellow apatite from Mexico. Now this mine is in Durango, and it's not been producing. So we have mostly small pieces, Rachel told me. These are at sagegoddess.com. They're super affordable. I don't want you to go there yet, but Team SG can put the link up for you when we're done tonight. Your code is SPIRIT for 22% off. If you're working on manifestation and you want something super affordable, while we have the Mexican yellow apatite, this is my other secret weapon, and it's legit. Stibnite, zincite, yellow apatite. Those are the... Then it goes arvedsonite, yellow fluorite, citrine, right? But the stibnite, yellow apatite, zincite thing is like the next level situation. Ooh, nice. Melissa said her hubby has a 5-inch piece, and it's super shiny. He's probably got, sometimes you'll see them and they're a little bit shinier and they look almost like platinum or silver. And so you can see them in that grade. And sometimes you'll pay more for that too, because they won't be coated in the iron oxide and some of the other minerals. But these are beautiful big pieces, and they're perfect for manifestation if you're working on them. Okay.
Now the first important stone for manifestation is citrine.
It is.
We have it in flames.
I can't believe we have citrine flames.
This is number
here it is. I got it.
10.
Yeah. Under $200 for citrine flames. These are 3 to 4 inches. These are from Brazil. These are natural. The flame shape is like a generator, but it does a zoop. It kind of like turns at the top, and what it does is it creates like a flame or a flow of energy. It's a very powerful shape, and these can absolutely be the centerpieces of grids. These are from Denver. I have 44 of these, under $180. So citrine is known as the merchant stone. Citrine, yellow fluorite, these are the stones that literally attract wealth. They're like a magnet for financial abundance. And I really believe in it. And a lot of people I know do too. So if you're like, I've been trying to manifest money, how do I do this? I want something kind of affordable. This should be the centerpiece of your manifestation grid, your abundance grid. We just don't have them very often. Is that a light stand?
It is. I flipped it over because I didn't want to blind them.
Okay.
And it doesn't, it's a light stand because I wanted to see it on the light, but it doesn't.
It's a little too small on the base, but yeah. But it does show you how they glow. Mm-hmm. This is Brazilian, Gloria. one of the ways you can tell that it's not heat treated is that it has that whiskey color. As soon as you heat treat citrine, it loses that whiskey color and goes orange, right? It's just not what you want. You want true, straight up citrine. Aren't these incredible? Lauren pulled the citrine card today, which I love. April says she uses hers every day. So yeah, if you're working on abundance, this is something you want for your collection. I collect citrine. It's a very dangerous addiction. It is my weakness, citrine. Only natural citrine though, and this is natural. These are $179. I have 44 of them. If abundance is your thing, if you're working on abundance and you're trying to manifest greater wealth, financial wealth in your life, this is perhaps the most important purchase of the evening. And these are completely natural. Yeah. I try to bring citrine almost every show when I can. I don't always have it because most people are trying to manifest greater abundance. And cheers to you. I mean, you should be. You should be trying to manifest greater abundance. There was a time when I first started Sage Goddess where there was this whole mindset and mentality that like if spiritual people were trying to create greater abundance, that was like the opposite of being spiritual, which I think is ridiculous. I really think it's ridiculous. There's enough in this universe for you to have everything you need. So if you don't have everything you need and want, then it's about energy work now. And I don't think it's a bad thing for you to have what you are looking for. I really don't. I think it's a great thing for you to have what you're looking for. So anyway, cheers. If you're looking for a gorgeous natural citrine, hand carved by one of my favorite carvers into that flame shape, which like raises this cone or this flame of energy for you around abundance and prosperity, this is it. Yeah, citrine is Citrine. Citrine. And it's one of my favorites. Now we've got the Council of Elders sitting around it, which I love so much.
Someone said that they're sitting in front of a sacred flame.
They are. They're all sitting there like channeling this energy. I love the way you set that up. That's really, really beautiful.
Pretty. I like it. We should get a picture later.
I know. Isn't that cool? They're the Council of the Wise.
So, starting with this.
They're all the same price, by the way.
Yes.
So these are handmade in Glastonbury, England. The woman who carves them is beautiful. She's an incredible soul. She makes the bodies of them, and then she dresses them, and she hand paints the sort of gauze dresses that they wear. And then she cherry picks the crystals for each one, and she attaches them. So every bit of these is made by hand. I collect these. A lot of you collect these too. I only have the 3. They're all the same price. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So this one is your Amethyst Guardian. She's a spirit. Is that the spirit quartz? Yeah, it is. That's the spirit quartz guardian. So she's got 2 little pieces of spirit quartz on either side of her. Spirit quartz is like amethyst on steroids. It's got like 1,000 points. Do you see all the little micro terminations on there? Spirit quartz I'm obsessed with because I think it's so beautiful. They also call it fairy quartz. It reminds you of being in like a fairy kingdom. And then there's a little tiny fairy quartz or fairy spirit quartz on the top of her head. And so this one is $849. They're all the same price. So they're all $849. The next chakra goddess is the Apophyllite goddess. Apophyllite is an ascension stone. It helps to raise your energy. Look at that. The point on her head is absolutely perfectly terminated. And then she's got apophyllite clusters in her hands and a little apophyllite crystal at her heart.
Oh, yeah.
She's your ascension goddess. $849. And then the last one we have for you is your clear quartz guardian. She's going to raise the vibe. So she has a little tantric twin cluster on the top of her head. Isn't that cool? You see that perfect twin right there? It's almost a Japan law twin.
Yeah, look at that.
And then she's got a gorgeous quartz cluster in her hands that she's holding to raise the frequency. And this is also $849. And that's all of our chakra goddesses. So raise the vibe, ascend, find peace and balance.
I can't wait to send them home.
I know.
They're so sweet.
Because they're made by hand, we only ever have like 3 of that or 1 of those. She's working on some for me right now. A little secret project that we're working on together.
Ooh.
But that's not going to be ready till the holidays. So if you want one right now, this is what we have. I know. And if you want a guardian, make sure you say, I want the Amethyst Guardian or the Clear Quartz Guardian or the Apophyllite Guardian, so we make sure we send you the right one. I love them. When I have one right near the entrance to my house, and anytime anybody comes over, so this might sound kind of funny, but like I've become friends with my Instacart delivery person.
Oh,
Like-
cool. Do you
like-
frequently get the same person?
Yeah. So she's been bringing my groceries to me for like 3 or 4 months, and every time she brings my groceries, I don't know if she's watching right now. She might be. She's an incredible soul. So she writes me a little handwritten card that says thank you, Athena, you know, and like, you know, okay. I mean, I think that's a really sweet thing to do. She doesn't have to do that. So day before yesterday, she rang the doorbell. She brought my groceries, and I went to the door to see her. I wanted to make sure I saw her before she left. And she was telling me, like, she's really in the middle of it. She's going through a lot and stuff. And so we ended up chatting. I got her hooked up with my SoundCloud for my playlists, and I gave her an extra tip and hugged her and just told her she has absolutely made my day with those little notes and my groceries. Like, the little things really mean a lot to me. And so now we're texting. We exchanged cell phone numbers. No, she was texting me last night. She's like, look at my altar. Like, this is my altar I set up. You never know. Like, there's angels all around you. Like, even your Instacart delivery person or your DoorDasher, like, she and I are buddies now. And she's like, I promise you, like, every time I see your orders come through, if I'm working, I will always try to be the one who goes and shops for you. Because, like, she knows I get rotisserie chicken for Bodhi, but she knows what my backup is. Like, she gives me a chicken breast and I can cut it up for Bodhi. Like, she'll go and get my backup for me. You know what I mean? Like, if they don't have it. Anyway, just a reminder, like, the people who do things for us in our lives, the teachers, the delivery people, the Amazon drivers who I've also become friends with, these are incredible humans, and they're deeply spiritual. And it's just a reminder, like, she kind of reminds me of those guardians, you know. It's like, these are little angels on the planet.
Oh, absolutely love
It's amazing
that.
what a little handwritten note will do.
I know, and some of them, I'm reading the comments, and Heather said Team SG does that sometimes. And
I know.
It's so touching.
It's so cool, and that's why I love it when our team does. Like, our team is authorized to send you notes and little gifts and things whenever they feel called to do it, and I just think that's really cool, because doesn't that make all the difference? Like, Sharon, I always feel loved when she gets my order and there's a little note. Like, just love that. Makes me feel seen.
Oh, and they're saying the support team. You guys are so sweet. I don't know if we still have Stib Night left. The team will let us know. But I have a few other items lined up.
Okay, yeah, she's got a... Okay.
What do you want to do?
I want to do everything. We only have one piece of the jet, so let's do that real quick.
Cool.
This is a really special piece. I can't find it.
It's under 52.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think it's under W.
It's under W for wood. I love you, Team SG. Why is it under W for wood? Okay. Okay, this is one of Momo's designs.
It's very cool.
You know Momo, he does these like really...
Stib Night's gone, guys. But Team SG will let us know if there is anything else left.
So this is a Buddha face opened to reveal the skull, which I love because the Buddha was a man, right? The Buddha was a human. And it just reminds you of the temporality of time, right? Like, we will all return to the skull, right?
That's cool.
Oh, Shelly, that makes me upset. I'll send you a new one. Shelly S. Hey, Karen, check out Shelly S.'s comment. Her mom's in the hospital. She brought her an amethyst angel from me, and they stole it. We'll find an angel for your mom, and we'll ship it to you. Can you handle that for me, Karen?
The rest of the team is here, too.
Yeah, or anybody who can handle that, yeah.
If you guys can just add it to the notes so that we can take care of that
We'll get an
tomorrow.
angel to you for your mom. I'm not doing that. We'll fix that for you, Shelly. Okay, so this is made out of jet. Jet is petrified wood, millions of years old, commonly from the wood of trees in the family that I can't pronounce the name. Araucariaceae, I think. This is under $400. It's 4 inches, and Momo had this hand carved. What an incredible meditation piece. Now, this may not appeal to you if you don't do medicine work. Those of us who do a lot of medicine work, we see things like this in medicine, like the human head revealing the skull and then back to the human head. Like, we see these kind of, in our medicine spaces, we see these reminders of the fact that while we're living this human life, ultimately we're spiritual beings. And so this may appeal more to you if you're somebody who does a lot of really deep, intense shamanic work or deep, intense plant medicine work. Like, it appeals to me because of all of those things. I have something similar to this in quartz, and it always reminds me of the fact that, like, we're here living and breathing, but one day we will return to the spirit world.
I think that's really cool.
So it's $399 if you would like a Momo original hand-carved jet skull. It's a totally different kind of skull, but what a vibe.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Our team fell in love with it when we were
very
seeing Momo in Denver, and that's where this came from. We brought this home from Denver for you guys, right? So yeah, if you would like this one. I know. It does. It kind of like pulls you in. It draws you in. There's something really like
it's art.
Multidimensional about it.
It's art. Like I could see this being displayed at like LACMA or at a museum.
Yeah. It looks like a museum piece.
It really does.
It does. It has that kind of museum energy to it too.
I can see it being displayed on like one of those like rod stands, and you walk around it looking at the whole thing. You know.
I think we should send a pillow with it. Like, look at that gold pillow over there. Would that look good with it? I think we should. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, so Team SG, we'll send it with the skull, with the skull with the pillow. Yeah, I know, isn't it beautiful? Okay, so we have that there for you. And then we're going to do a little bit lightning round because we've got a lot to get to, and I want to make sure we go through everything tonight because it's all very special to me. I'm glad you guys liked it. Victorian said, I got all the things I was hoping for.
Congratulations.
Isn't that cool when you like show up to a sale and you have certain things in mind and you get the things that you're looking for? Like, that is just the best. That really makes me happy for you. That's my job. And it's cool. And Daria, you're exactly right. Like, sometimes it's just cool to see things. That's why I always tell you, like, I'm totally fine when people come to our sales just to learn and just to hang out, because I love sometimes just getting to show you something. You know how when you have, like, when you're out with your girlfriends and you're like, I just want you to see this. I want you to look at this. Like, that's how I feel with you guys. Like, I just want you to see these things. I think they're so cool. Even if you don't buy it, you know what I mean? Like, it's just so cool to get to show you. So, okay. These are Super 7 generators. What a shot, Alexys.
Isn't that so pretty? You can really see you can see the amethyst, the smoky quartz, the clear quartz.
Amethyst, clear quartz, smoky quartz, cacoxenite, rutile, goethite, and lepidocrosite in Super 7.
So cool.
So we have 18 Super 7 generators, all of them under $200. Isn't that cool? I know. And Ghost Gloria is right. These are actually Super 8 because Super 7 doesn't have green amethyst and the Brazilian does. So there's actually 2 colors of amethyst in the Brazilian Super 7. There's green and purple, and you can see both of them there. Isn't this cool? Okay, so in Super 7, amethyst, the purple amethyst, peace, balance, detoxification. The green amethyst is for balancing and detoxifying your body. The clear quartz raises the vibration. Smoky quartz removes unwanted energy. Cacoxenite is for change and transformation. Rutile is for the same, change, transformation, managing change. Goethite heals trauma, and so does lepidocrosite. So raising the vibration, bringing peace, healing the body, releasing trauma, clearing energy, that's all happening, and helping you prepare for change. That's why Super 7 is so fucking special, right? Isn't that cool? So I have 2 different sizes. The small is 5 inches for $159. I have 10. And then the medium is 6 inches. I have 8 for $189. $159 on the right, $189 on the left, and that's all I have. Oh, thank you, Tracy. No, it's great. I think it's great. I'm not, sometimes I'm good at pronouncing botanical names, and then sometimes I just butcher them, Tracy, and so I watch my step a little bit.
I know.
Yeah.
I always say, like, I think I might be saying this one. I
do my best, but sometimes I really fuck it up.
I'm the same way. I'm giggling because, like, your music station just, like, started playing swing music, and it normally doesn't, so it's just kind of
right now.
You hear that, right? It's that, like, swing song. I don't mind it. It just
no, I'm gonna fix it.
It's not the usual.
Oh, it's like a weird, like, remix. It's like I'll fix it for you.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't. It's not that I mind. It caught me off guard because it was kind of like dance-a-thon sort of.
I'm obsessed, just so you know, with my new playlist. It's not a new playlist on SoundCloud called Moving Energy.
Oh.
If you're not following my SoundCloud account, it's Sage Goddess on SoundCloud. And so Parangi, who's one of my favorites, just released this new album. And it is incredible. So anyway, that's Parangi. And you should be following Parangi and Mose and Yamanyo. And then I'm friends with Matia Kali, who sings with them. You should be following all of these people.
You guys could hear it too. Yeah.
Did it get funky? Anyway,
Yeah.
I switched the vibe. I don't know what that was.
It was that, I don't know what it's called, but it was definitely a swing song. It would dun 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 dun. Like I've seen that in
ecstatic
movies.
dance mix.
Yeah, like that. I've definitely seen that song play in movies where they're like doing swing dancing and stuff. I mean, I've heard it before too.
I'm
Okay.
only on SoundCloud. SoundCloud is thebomb.com.
I see we have Sphalerite skulls left.
Oh, Liquid Bloom is so good. And they're on my playlist too.
And I think we also have Super 7 generators left. I don't think we sold all of these.
Check out SoundCloud. I don't get anything for it, but my playlists are very popular. So if you go to SoundCloud, you're going to look up me. This is my SoundCloud profile. Sage Goddess LA United States. And then you can go and see all my playlists. Click on see all. Fave Ambient is what I play in my house 24/7. It's just no lyrics, just super relaxing. But then the playlist I've been really curating right now is the Moving Energy playlist. It's free. You'll love it. You will love it. And they're like 24-hour playlists, so you can just click on the playlist, and even when you're at work or whatever, just keep playing it for your animals. Yeah, it's an app.
So the team let us know that we do still have the larger size of Sphalerite skulls left. If
Yeah,
you
they're
missed the beginning
beautiful.
of the sale, you may not have seen these, so I'm showing it again.
Sphalerite is a stone of desire. So it's going to be all about connecting with ancient wisdom related to desire, passion, sensuality, and creativity.
Even the bottom is beautifully aura treated.
And they all have like the pinks and the purples and the blues and the greens. They're absolutely stunning.
And druzy pockets. It's really beautiful. So this is there for you. The team just commented. They're $259.
Yeah.
And then we also have Demordiorite skulls.
We do. I think this is our last carved skull of the night.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so Demordiorite skulls.
We do have 2 wandlets in it that we can show next.
Yeah, we'll do wandlets, yep. Demordiorite, real quick here. These are under $130 for a 4-inch Demordiorite skull. Demordiorite is blue quartz. It comes from Brazil. It activates the throat and the third eye chakra, and it's for patience and wisdom. This is the slow your damn roll stone.
And this one has a wishing line all the way around it.
These are incredible. Seriously, you guys, when I see things like this, because I get around, I mean, a 4-inch quartz skull in any stone for under $130 for free shipping is crazy. The piece of Demordiorite that it would take to carve this down is 3 to 5 times the size of the skull. These are all hand carved. So this is wisdom and patience, blue quartz, right? Third eye chakra, throat chakra. We've never had Demordiorite skulls, and I love that his nose holes are like little vortex circles.
I know, it's so cool. I just noticed that too. And it's
Patience is not my gift. I want it all, and I want it now. I wanted it yesterday.
This is a sweet looking skull too. I love all skulls, but I feel like he has a very like sweet, gentle expression.
I see weird shit, Heather Winkler. I really do. When you put all my little isms together, it's like, yeah, I'm weird. The Sphalerite, I think, was $259. Christina, I see you. So yeah, if you need to slow your roll and CTFO, just chill out, this is your skull. It's going to be like, you know what? Doesn't all have to happen today. You don't have to have all the answers, right? I'm very impatient. So I love him. These are $129. I have about 50 of these. Hand carved for us in Brazil. 129. You need this one. If you don't have a blue skull in your collection, you probably don't, because when you think about it, what could it be, right? Lapis, maybe you would have a lapis skull, but it's not going to be 4 inches, and you're not going to pay $129 for it. If a lapis skull this size would probably be $500 or $600, right? So it's like, maybe you need a third eye skull. So we have about 50 of these if you would like one. We are catching you here. I think this is really cool. If you've been waiting for a skull tonight, and something that's gentle, this is not like a quartz skull where it's like the energies is really big. The blue quartz is a little bit softer of a vibration. But Demordiorite is literally that. It's chill out. Calm down. He's going to talk to you.
I think he's cute. And he
I
has you
don't know why you're
focused.
freaking out, but you need to chill out, so.
He's
You
got
sound
like
like Oscar, so...
he's got like a cute little brow bone here. Felix really likes it when I rub his little head right here in this spot. He always
Yeah,
goes.
Smudgy likes that too.
Yeah.
But you know, in meditation, what I do with my skulls, I've taught you this before, third eye to third eye.
Mm.
And it feels really good. And you can have some crazy ass visions doing that. If you really allow yourself to go into a deep, soft meditation. Have you tried it? He's a good one too because he's a third eye stone.
Yeah.
It's comforting.
Yeah, it feels good.
And then just sit with the question, like, what do I need to know that I don't know now? See what comes through for you. And he's probably going to be like, you need to know to chill the fuck out. you need to know to slow your roll. Oscar's at home. He lives on my little tray. I haven't done enough with Oscar lately. I know. People get left behind. It's no big deal. Not that special. So.
I'm bummed that the camera is just not picking up how pretty this is.
I know. He is beautiful.
I'm going to try again now that the sun is shining on him.
Let me see if I can bring
He's
that.
so shiny.
Yeah, you might not be seeing all the colors in him. I mean, he's
He's
just
so-
magnificent. Oh my
It's a
god,
little
that's a
bit
better
better,
shot. Look
yeah.
at that, you
Look at-
guys.
You just glow.
The Sphalerite skulls are my favorite of
Me
any
too.
that we've done at SG. I just think
Yeah.
they're magic. Because
too.
I'm a fan of, like, just all the rainbow watery, like... It just looks like something that would be unearthed from some archaeological dig where you would be like, what is that? Almost looks like Roman glass to me.
Yeah. Like it's the skull of a Lemurian
Yeah.
being
Oscar's
or
chilling.
something. It's very cool. Oscar's chilling. It's just very
Oscar drives Dave up the damn wall. He hates my Oscar voice. I'm not saying it's a great
not even
voice.
your Oscar voice. It's your voice for everything.
I don't have another voice, so... It's my Bodhi voice, too. I'll be like, yeah, I really would like some more chicken. You know, I'm still hungry or whatever.
So we promised. I'm gonna separate. We promised wand.
We haven't done much jewelry tonight.
Yeah, I mean we
How
have
about
a
the
lot.
tanzanite rings?
Yes, let's do that. I'm just gonna separate this
I'm
stuff.
like pushing Alexis. How about this? How about that?
No, it's okay. I like it, but I'm just separating this so that all of the stuff that hasn't been done yet is
Okay.
over here.
Okay.
I'm just reorienting myself is all.
Yeah, we have quite a few pieces of jewelry left for you guys, but it's like one of this, two of that. It's you know.
They wanted the wandlet. Let's do because the tanzanite is a bigger quantity,
Yeah.
so let's do the tanzanite
Okay.
and then we'll show them the wandlet.
And Team SG, if there's stuff still left other than the things we've been talking about, it'd be helpful to know that now. Yeah, I don't have a good singing voice. Aw, X and Nilda, I see you. I see you. It's hard. It's been such a season of loss and grief for so many of us, you know? It's really true. I see you. I can't make it better, but sometimes it's nice just knowing that you're seen and you're understood, you know? It helped me a lot when I was going through everything with my mom, and just to know I wasn't alone, you know? And you do the best you can to make them comfortable and to take good care of them and bring autumn flowers, and she loves that. Okay, this ring is,
This is number 39.
yeah, this ring is one of my favorites of the sale. No doubt about it. This was made for SG. If you're a fan, like I am, of tanzanite, we had tanzanite with garnet for you a while back. We haven't had tanzanite with Burmese ruby before.
So pretty.
Third eye and root, yeah, this is really different. Yeah. So these are adjustable in sterling silver. They are under $100. I have 55 of them. I cannot believe I'm bringing you a tanzanite and ruby ring for under $100. Put this away for Christmas. Whoever you give this to will not believe that that's what you spent for them. I wouldn't believe it. If you gave this to me, I'd be like, holy shit. The only reason it's this price is because we custom designed these and had these made from the rough, and we pass the savings on to you. But it's completely natural. Tanzanite is another third eye stone. It's a member of the Synergy 12. It helps to, again, accessing inner wisdom. It comes from Tanzania. It's rarer than diamond. And then Burmese ruby is the rarest ruby on the planet. It comes from Burma. We imported these specially for these rings. And ruby is all about passion, life force, and also about remembering the ones you love, right? So yeah, Burmese ruby is obsolete. It's no longer mined. So we didn't mine this. We bought it and imported it and then brought it in for the ring itself. So yeah, Cynthia Romero, who's in the feed, she's a professional jeweler, and so she knows her stuff. But I just want to show this to you. I mean, this is an incredible ring for $99.
It's so pretty.
$99.
Insane.
Like, run. Seriously. I mean, I don't want you to, but you could sell it. It's adjustable in sterling silver. Is that beautiful? So if you wear it in your left hand, you're going to be receiving that energy of wisdom, information, grounding. If you wear it on your right hand, you're going to be sending that information out. But this will be the last tanzanite ring we have of the year, I believe, and we're not going to have anything for $99.
Absolutely.
I like to wear it on my left hand because I do like to receive downloads and information. And then what's really cool too is you can just bring the ring to your third eye and hold it here. Bing! Get your little cosmic insight. I'm glad you love it. And I don't know if you're going to keep it. I don't know if you're going to give it to somebody. There's no right or wrong answer. I want to show you the back too.
It's so special on the back.
It's open on the back and they carved it into like stars. Do you see it? They don't have to do that. It's cheaper not to do that. This is artists who are like, no, I'm not just going to make a big hole in the back. I'm going to carve the back. Each one carved by hand. These are not machine made. Do you see the carving?
Rings are hard for me to resist too, aren't they?
I know.
Like
Anyway,
rings.
I think they're gone. I'm going to leave it on. But Alexys will remind me to take it off because I'm not trying to keep your ring, but it's
Actually,
beautiful.
if you got one of these witch hand, I just realized if you got one of these witch hand sphere stands, they're already sold, but you can totally use these as ring holders. And what made me think of that is when I went on my little shopping spree to Michael's the other day, I got a
oh my god,
it's a skeleton hand, kind of like this. It's not a sphere stand, but it's doing like the rock on, or like it's doing like that. And I got it to use as a ring holder, which I thought was pretty cool.
honestly, Alexys, that's brilliant.
Yeah, like, so, I don't know. That's probably what I would use mine for, honestly. That's really, really cool.
Yeah, but Debbie, that's not required to have enough fingers.
Yeah,
because you need
just switch them
options.
out. Yeah.
I don't wear the same rings every day, other than my wedding ring, And I never take my star sapphire off. And then I've been wearing my mom's little pansy ring since she died. But other than that, I kind of move things around. Yeah.
All right, we do have wandlets that we promised you. We have 2 wandlets, number 48 and 49.
Yeah, Annette wanted wandlets, so here we go. I got you, girl. Okay, they're both the same price. They're just a little bit different stones. Let me explain them to you. One is clear quartz with pink garnet. That's the one on the left, isn't it? No, that's the one on the right.
Clear quartz with pink garnet?
Yeah.
That's this one.
Oh, yeah, that's the one, yeah. Was the one on the left. Okay, with pink garnet. And then it's got the... No, it's the other one. Sorry.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
and on the inside, yeah.
Yeah.
In the middle.
That is pink garnet in the middle. It's not pink tourmaline. Pink garnet's really rare. And so that's aqua ora on the bottom, clear quartz on the top, and pink garnet for grounding your heart in love. So you feel safe to love. Isn't that cute? Same price. They're both $269. So if you want that one. Wandlets, by the way, if you're new, are wands. They're functional wands. They're also pendants, and then you can use them as a pendulum. So they've got 3 different ways to work with them, and our customers collect them. And I don't blame you. I love them too. They're all handmade in sterling silver. And then the second one, also $269, is Lemurian quartz with ruby in the middle there. And then Angel Aura Druzy on the bottom.
So pretty.
$269. So pink garnet or ruby, it's your passion, it's your pleasure, your preference.
Your passion and your pleasure.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a star play on the ruby on this one. There's a little bit of like shimmer on the surface.
Shimmer, shimmer,
Yeah.
bum, 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 bum. Oh, shimmer, shimmer.
We were singing Laffy Taffy in the car.
Girls call me Jolly Rancher, 'cause I stay so hard. You've been sucking for a long time. Oh my God, now I'm saying a dance floor. It's okay.
Yeah, we were going back and forth between like 90s hip hop and then current hip hop, and then Stevie Nicks. It was a really weird, like, there's some weird shit in there. It was like Young MC, and then all of a sudden it was Stevie Nicks. I'm like, what's happening? I feel like I'm in high school.
I love it. I'm gonna show these because
congratulations.
These are one of my other favorite. I keep saying this, but I'm serious.
Megan and Brittany got those. Congratulations.
This is like my favorite item.
Yeah, I'm super into this too.
Of the show. Like, I just love it. This is line number... So this one is line number 29.
Okay.
And then the other one is line number 25.
Okay.
This is so cool. So starting with this one, we have two options. So decide which one you want now. We have Labradorite.
They're the same price, by the way.
Yeah.
They're the same price. On the left, by the way, those are snakes. I don't think I need to tell you about this. What I love about it is, I'm trying not to tell you a long story because I know we don't have much time. You have Kundalini energy in your body. That's why you have a double helix of DNA. And in ancient mythology, they describe that double helix as two snakes. That's where the Kadusha symbol comes from in medicine. Okay, like the two snakes up the rod, and the rod is your spine, right? So that's actually your energy system. So these dual snakes represent the masculine and the feminine in you. The left is Labradorite, new beginnings, new visions, new possibilities. The right is blue apatite, which is truth and weight loss and getting your shit together. So they're both $99. I have 6 of the blue apatite, and I have 7 of the snake, or the Labradorite, and that's it. So do you want truth, to lose weight and get clear and organized and structured and focused, or do you want to open up your energy to new beginnings, new possibilities, and new visions?
It is a Slytherin pendant.
It is straight up Slytherin. It's also highly Kundalini. Sarah's like, what are you doing to me? Rock wouldn't wear that, Lauren? Really? I could see him rocking that. I love snakes.
Cool. Me too.
I love snakes. My friend whose house I was at in Indiana, she had this really long, beautiful snake skin, and I'm like, can I touch it?
Oh, thank you, Teresa. I love that feedback. Teresa said jewelry is off the hook tonight.
Oh, thank you.
I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. We
will
let Bonnie know in our team.
Yeah, Bonnie. Okay, so we're going to move kind of fast, but those are there for you, and congratulations. Straight up Harry Potter vibes.
Yes, I love it. What's next?
How about the double term amethyst pendant with the Labradorite skull?
Sure.
There's only one of these. I'm going to show you really quick. This is one of my favorite things in the show. I love it. Double term amethyst with Labradorite.
Are you kidding? Like,
it's
seriously,
so
guys,
pretty.
are you kidding me? Like,
this one's $249. Ready, go. It is so beautiful. And it's kind of ametrine-y. There's like a little bit of gold in the top of that double term amethyst. There's rainbows in there. I mean, it is absolutely beautiful, you guys. And the total length of that pendant is 3 inches. $249. It is fucking sick.
Can use it for your mudras.
I'll show you too on me too, because sometimes it's good just to see the scale of it. That is rad. Again, holiday gifting. Nobody's going to think you spent $249 on that. And the quality of the amethyst is just, it's magnificent. So only one of those. I know. I love you, Chino. She's like, I need it. I need it. I want it. I like it. I got it.
And I think we have, so this is the last skull of the night.
Okay, no more skulls after this.
No
one
more
cuff.
Skulls. Where is this?
One cuff.
Okay, number 15.
Thank you.
This is the last skull, but not the last cuff.
But this is your love cuff. This is ancestral love. I love this cuff so much. Oh my god, who's going to get this one? It's rainbow moonstone and rose quartz. And it is fully adjustable. It's just that Alexis and I have little bird wrists.
Yeah, we have teeny tiny.
We're like 6.5 inch wrists. So
what I love is that you can wear it up higher too.
Can you believe that's $169? That's $169. That should be like $499. It is so gorgeous. Yeah, seriously, run. And the it's a little washed out because our lighting is getting weird.
But it is very pink.
But it is so pink. And the rose quartz is super translucent. I don't know if that's a better shot for you, but it's super, super clear. It's not coming through on the camera as clear as it is in person. But seriously, you guys. Now again, I would have to like clamp that thing down to wear it, and I don't want to ruin it for you, but that's what it looks like. $169. I don't have any updates yet. I know. I don't know why I think they're trying not to bother me because I'm live. Okay, congratulations. I know. Whoever's getting that one, it is a beauty, beauty, beauty. Yeah.
Now we have this moldavite cuff, and we also have 2 moldavite rings.
Okay, moldavite. Who's here for moldavite jewelry? I know some of you are. I only have 1 moldavite cuff. It's huge. It's in 14K and sterling silver with Herkimer diamonds on both sides. It is $899. He doesn't do moldavite cuffs. I can't remember the last time he did a moldavite cuff. It's open on the back. Moldavite is part of the Synergy 12. It is absolutely an ascension stone. I work with moldavite every single day. I love it. For me, it's like the next level of your spiritual development. This is one of the prettiest cuffs he's done. So if you want a moldavite cuff, which is unheard of these days, to get a moldavite cuff, this is the one. It's beautiful. And it's so easy to adjust it, you guys, too.
Yeah. And it's got the clear quartz on the pressure points.
You should just wear that for the show. It's really
Yeah,
pretty.
I think I will.
I know. It's insane. I haven't seen a moldavite cuff in a very long time. So to get that for under $1,000 is crazy.
And then we also have 2 moldavite rings.
And then the rings. The rings, honey. They're both the same price. One of them has a silver moon, and one of them has a gold moon.
So here's the gold moon. Right
Gold
there.
moon.
And silver. How
Silver
cute.
moon. So the gold moon is on a silver band, and the silver moon is on a gold band, so it just depends on your preference. These are both $299. That is a huge piece of moldavite for that price.
Yeah, I feel like the moldavite alone would probably be around that.
I want to wear one. It is gorgeous. Now the nice thing is, this is kind of like whatever the fuck happened to moldavite pricing. I'm serious. Even if you went to the shows right now, you're not going to find a moldavite ring in sterling silver and gold for that price. Like, it's just not going to happen.
And these are adjustable too. I don't know if we mentioned
Yeah, they're
that.
totally adjustable, so you can you just pull it and push it, honey.
Pull it and push it. Pull it, push it.
And push it real good.
Okay, I saw someone ask for this smoky quartz heart. So let's
Yeah, the smoky quartz hearts came
do
up.
it. And then we'll do the rest of the jewelry.
Some of it we may want to save, unless you guys came. I would like to do the Ohm pendants.
Okay. Yeah, let's do the heart and then we'll do the
Okay.
pendants. This is line number 43.
I only have 6 of these.
So get ready. They're beautiful.
These are like a smoky citrine too. I mean, these are Brazil. These are under $170. They're 3 inches and they are all hand faceted. What a gift. And what I love about these hearts is you see the triangle in the middle? Today, tomorrow, yesterday. Like, what a gift to give someone for the holidays. I just think it's one of the most beautiful stone hearts I've ever seen. So, but we only have 6 of these. Aren't they gorgeous? So, smoky quartz clears unwanted energy. Citrine attracts what you're trying to create, right? And strengthens your solar plexus. So it's like, let go of what doesn't serve you and call in everything that does. $169. I have 6. Beautiful.
Isn't that pretty?
Beautiful. I love it. Wendy's like, I don't curse much, but holy shit, Athena. I love that this made you go there. They're gorgeous. I've always told you that story. The first time I saw these by this carver, Dave bought me one in Denver. I think it was like, I don't know, 5 or 6 years ago. And I was like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. It's like the facets on it are insane.
It's so pretty. It's really, really pretty.
And they're super clear. I mean, they're just water clear. So I'm glad you guys like those. Those are very special. And again, that would make an incredible holiday gift too. If you're looking for something to save for the holidays, I would definitely consider that for sure.
Okay, so Ohm pendant.
Okay, yeah. Ohm.
Oh, okay, so 32A, 32B, and 34.
And then I would like to show the cup, the obsidian cup.
Yeah, we'll show that after this.
Okay. Okay. So we have a total of like 35 of these, and they're all the same price. Actually, no.
Wait,
there's a small and a medium. Sorry. Okay, they're different by $10. So if you want a smaller one, these are all sterling silver ohms made by Shaman Team with star rubies. The smaller on the right side is $49. The larger on the left side is $59.
And these are both smooth ohms.
Yeah, these are smooth ohms. Then we have a textured ohm that will be separate from this. Okay. What is the ohm symbol? So the ohm symbol is the sound of the name of God. It's also the symbol that is ascribed to the third eye chakra and the crown chakra when we come up with the symbols for the chakras. So ohm, when you tone the ohm, you're basically saying the unnameable, right? And then star ruby, and I love that there's rubies on there, again, is passion and grounding, and it's like grounding into your deeper spirituality, grounding into the essence of creation. And they're open on the back, I believe, the star rubies. So it's they're beautifully designed, they're all stamped, and it's just, I don't know, it's a symbol of your faith. And the smaller one is just a little bit daintier. So if you want a smaller symbol of your faith, I think that's gorgeous. If you know someone, a lot of times I have yoga teachers who come to me and they want ohm symbol jewelry. So if you know someone who practices yoga or teaches yoga, this would be an incredible gift for them too. A lot of yoga teachers begin and end their classes with the ohming, or they'll after shavasana they'll have everyone ohm together, right, as a way of connecting. So, and then congratulations if you're getting one of these. And then I have a textured ohm if you would like that. It's just a little bit of a different design. Some people like more texture in their jewelry. So this one, and those are all like little hand hammered details around this one. This one's $59. I have 6 of the textured ohm. Same star ruby, same design, same principle, but the metal is all textured. Oh, I love it. Lauren says she has a star ruby ring from us and she loves it. Our star rubies are really out of this world and the quality is amazing. So I'm really glad if you're able to get some. Star ruby is special because less than 5% of all rubies have a star. And the star is formed because ruby is a hexagonal mineral. As it grows, the hexagons in the formation turn almost. And so when they grow on each other in just the exact right degree, it forms a 6-pointed star in direct sunlight. Cool. So it's a unique geological phenomenon, but they say that it's deeper magic, which is why I wear my star sapphire every day. It's a deeper magic.
All right.
Okay.
Cuff. Right?
Yeah, I just wanted to show that cuff really quick because somebody told me they were coming to the sale for the cuff, and I just want to make sure we showed it to you.
The cuff.
We'll save the lanterns for next time, unless anybody's here for the lanterns. You can let us know. But this is black obsidian with angel aura quartz. Look at this. It's actually a mystic aura quartz on the sides. And look at that obsidian in the middle.
I love it. This is the perfect light and shadow cuff.
It absolutely is. And then you have at your pressure points, you also have obsidian for clearing. So if you're working on clearing but also raising your vibration, this is the perfect cuff for that. This one is $649, but it's one of a kind. The obsidian comes from Mexico, by the way. This is a very cool cuff. I popped this one on earlier. And what's cool is if you wear it on your, again, as with everything, if you wear it on your left hand, you're going to be receiving that clearing. And then if you wear it on your right hand, you're going to be sending that clearing. And it's just as easy as popping it on and popping it off. And they are so comfortable. These cuffs, you barely even feel that you're wearing it. But they make a statement and a half, because especially when you have that mystic aura, that light play just pops from across the room. So people are like, what is that?
It's so pretty.
It's my mystic aura. Yeah. I'm so glad you were here. Thanks, Melissa. It was really nice to have you here tonight. It's been fun tonight, right?
It has been. Tina G, do we have anything left that we should show again?
We're about to get there, Tammy.
Yes, we're almost there.
So the last thing I want to show you for tonight is product, or the last two products, I have something called a phurba in clear quartz.
Oh, is that this?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. So this is an interesting term, the phurba, Phurba. Okay, in Southeast Asia, the phurba is for, I call this a big gun. It's for removing dense energy that feels very stuck in your space. When nothing else is working, you work with the phurba. Okay, and these are all hand carved. There's a double dorji on the top. These are made of quartz. I'm gonna give this to Alexys to show you because it needs more of like an up close shot. This is 10.5 inches. This is our charity item for tonight. This was hand carved. Isn't this incredible? It is used before prayer and before ceremony on sacred ground. The shaman or the priest will go and either put 4 points in the ground to signify north, south, east, and west, or they will open the ground with this on the ground in a circle and then close it, or release the 4 points. So it is a ceremonial knife, but the additional meaning of it, it's literally used to extract unwanted energy. It's sort of like the Southeast Asian equivalent of a vogel, if you will. It has that same kind of energy, but it will really remove dense energy that almost every other tool fails to move. It's a power tool. This is $499. Like I said, it's almost 11 inches. And whoever wins this one tonight, every dollar of your purchase is going to go to a charity that you choose. We have a charity item in every sale. Over the course of the year, we end up giving away, I think it's like $15,000 to $20,000 to different charities through the sales, which is really great. I'm so glad you're here, and thank you for helping us support this. So yeah, so if you don't have a phurba, or if you are an energy worker and you feel like sometimes you need a more of a power tool to move energy that feels stuck, and also knowing that your entire purchase is going to go to charity, this is one of the cooler items of the show. It is extremely important for ceremony.
It's really beautiful.
Yeah, and we almost never have them. This is one of the largest phurba tools that we've ever had in our inventory, and it is entirely hand carved. Woo! This is the one you came for? Pause. Oh, I love that. It reminds you of the Peruvian Toomey knife. You know what? It reminds me of that too. And it's interesting, pause, truly, because in a lot of different cultures, there's a tool that is sort of like this, right? You have the vogel, you have this, you have the Toomey, like tools to move energy that is resistant, right? And as a shaman, in my personal practice, I often need something. I'll have a client come to me and it's like I can't move what they've got going on, and I have to bring in a power tool. So congratulations.
Oh, I went to crystals and such.
Crystals and such. Got it. Congrats. Yes. Cheers. 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 I'll try to bring more of those if I can. They're extremely hard to get. They take weeks to carve. So congratulations. Very happy for you. Okay, and then we have 2 giveaways tonight.
So one of these giveaways I think has been severely misidentified.
Can you talk to me about that?
Yeah. So this is identified as green tiger's eye.
No, it's Cat's Eye Chrysoberyl.
Yeah. And it's beautiful.
I know.
And that makes it like it's crazy. It's a crazy piece.
So this giveaway that we're about to show you is probably worth between $2,000 and $3,000. I'm not kidding. We don't often do giveaways like this, so to the 500 of you who are still here, holy shitballs, you came to the right show at the right time. This has Cat's Eye Chrysoberyl and ruby with a double trim quartz made by the monk. It's a monk piece. Shit. I'm going to let her show you up close.
It's really cool, you guys.
What I'm going to say is don't just say yes to this because it's a giveaway. This needs to go to the right person. Cat's Eye Chrysoberyl, do you see that line across the surface? Is a stone of holy proportions. This is a stone of deep spiritual exploration, spiritual truth, spiritual longing. It's a biblical stone. It was mentioned in the Bible multiple times as a stone, a seer stone, of vision and possibility. And then ruby again is for grounding you. This is all done in sterling silver and 14K. It's a double term water clear quartz point. $2,000 to $3,000 would be what we would sell this for in a normal gem sale. We're giving it away tonight. And I'm really excited for whoever receives it. But please only say yes to it if you're kind of on a quest. Like, I want this to be your questing piece. Like, every time you look at it, it's like, no, I'm going deeper. I'm pushing harder. I'm not going to, you know what I mean? I'm not going to settle for what I used to settle for. I'm not going to play the same games. Like, I'm going to do something different. This has to be your questing piece. I say that to you as a spiritual teacher because I wouldn't want this to land in the hands of someone who wasn't really on that path, I guess. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, it's an incredible talisman for someone who's moving in a new direction and needs support.
It's so pretty.
It gives me chills like all the way up my spine. I hope you can feel the energy and the intensity of it because it's really accurate. Like this is a holy shit situation. Okay. Whew. And I just know it's for one of you. We don't normally do giveaways like this. When we do, it's for a reason. You know what I mean? Like this is, I've never seen anything like this in my life. Have you? Something else. I don't know about Mesopotamian roots, Olivia, but I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't. I mean, it has been excavated in 2 locations that I'm aware of since ancient times, without question. Okay, let me see where this one is going. Spirit, lead my hand, because this is a big fucking deal. This one has to go exactly where it needs to go. I'm really taking my time right now because I want to read your comments and be fully present to it. I don't often have something this special in my hands or in our hands, as the case may be. Yeah, I wish I had. So many of you are requesting, you know what I mean? And I know you are. I see you. I've worked with so many of you for so many years. I know. Okay. All right, I've got it. Cynthia Romero. Cynthia Romero is questing. My spirit guides are like, she's questing. I hope that you will be open to wearing this pretty regularly until you're told maybe you don't need to. But I think for a while it's just really meant to be a medicine piece for you. Yeah. And I know that you will wear it in good health. And may it bring you the wisdom you seek, you know, in a way that's easy for you to understand and receive and integrate, truly. Sometimes we get that wisdom, but it's like it's overwhelming, or it comes in these ways that we can't translate or understand. And I hope she's here to see that I called her name.
Congratulations,
Cynthia.
You sweet, beautiful soul.
Mm-hmm. Cheers and cheers and cheers. Mm-hmm. That's for her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, she's crying. You're going to make me cry. I'm not crying. You're crying. That's a holy shit piece, girl. That's real good. All right, the second giveaway, the last item of the night, is special too. I mean,
super special.
I don't want to, you know, it's different. Yeah, that was real good. That was real good. I love it when things go where they're supposed to go. This mother cluster is from Tibet, and it's in hydro. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're one of those people who only like super clear quartz, this may not speak to you. It is very rare to have it in hydro Tibetan quartz cluster. This is worth about $500 to $600. It's got etchings and markings on it. We circled where There's 2 water bubbles. There's a big one that's circled, and then there's a smaller one on the other point that's circled too. And I saw a record keeper on this.
Oh yeah, I saw it. I'm trying to find it. I know it's here. I found it before, but I'm trying to find it so that I can effectively show it to you guys. It's hiding.
When I was diagnosed with MS, which is hard to believe, it's how many years it's been, I was told Tibetan quartz would be my medicine, and it really has been. If you have serious illness or disease, this is a master healer. All those little black dots in there are carbon.
Mm-hmm.
Tibetan quartz comes from the top of the Himalayan ridge in Tibet. It can't be mined. It has to be mined by hand. So they can only get pieces that they can pick and carry down the mountainside on their back. Now, that mountainside isn't like you going for a hike. That mountainside is like you climbing Kilimanjaro. Okay, that mountainside is like, what these humans have to do to get this to you is superhuman. And there are record keepers and water bubbles and all kinds of shit. So if you are doing some big healing work for yourself, I know this isn't super clear, but if you've been with me for a while, I hope I've trained you that clear doesn't mean better. Especially when it's a piece this big from one of the most sacred places on the entire planet. So let me see where this is going. It's really cool to give you like $3,500 of giveaways tonight. Like, those of you who...
It's crazy.
Remember always to stay till the end. You never know how good it's going to get. Yes. And Shiva lives there. Shiva lives there. That's right. Yes. All right, Spirit, guide me here. Yes, lupus responds to medicine like this for sure. Okay. You're there right now? Wow, Elizabeth, that's amazing that you're actually there in Tibet. That's amazing. Let's see. Okay. Christelle Anderson. This is going to you for a little bit different of a reason than I thought it was going to go to someone, but it's exactly right. So Christelle is losing her mom right now. She's in hospice. Her dad died when she was 4 years old, so her mom is all she knows. This is what the guides are saying is that this isn't so much a physical healing piece as it is to heal you spiritually. And it's a transition piece. It's like a doula piece for you. This is to step in and mother you while you prepare for the transition of your mother. And having lost my mom, I usually say recently, and it's not recent anymore, which is horrible. Like, having lost her over a year ago now, I didn't realize that I would need mothering crystals. I think this is coming to you to mother you so that you can let her go. Whew. May it serve that purpose well for you, Christelle. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm sending you a lot of love.
Yeah. Knowing that you're held, by forces seen and unseen as you go through this transition process. I feel very honored to be able to pass this forward to you. Well, that was deep tonight. Holy shit, Christelle. And holy shit, Cynthia. Big work being done. I'm glad it means that so much to you, and I hope that you can feel the energy that's coming with it for you, because I think it's entirely supportive of you and where you are in your process right now. I really do. What's a good fathering crystal? Kambaba jasper is really good. Obsidian's good for the paternal. I like shungite. Also, any of the deep protection stones are very paternal. Azurite, black tourmaline, jet is very paternal. Because jet, remember, is petrified wood, so it sort of holds that big grounding energy of the planet. Hey, Trish Barnes. Well, we love having you here. It's great to see you. And Christelle, look at the outpouring of love for you, too, right now. I hope you can feel that. Your heart needs it, I can tell. Well, nicely done, everyone. Team SG, beautiful job. Alexys, nicely done.
Thank you, you too.
Considering I'm highly jet lagged and almost don't even know what city I'm in anymore. I've been in a bunch of places. So a couple things I want to tell you. If you were here tonight, thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. If you shopped, thank you. I hope you love what you get. We still have a few things left, and Team SG will put all of that on the event page. And even over tonight, you can go in and say sold, and they'll catch you and invoice you tomorrow. If you did shop tonight, you're going to get an invoice tomorrow, and guess what? You got to pay it. And then we're going to ship your things to you. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe or join our Of Light and Shadow Retreat. Tomorrow is the deadline to register for the Of Light and Shadow Retreat. You can go to sagegoddess.com/shadow retreat and join me. It's one day. It's on a Saturday. It's all recorded. My team's taking notes for you. It's 8 hours with me. Just learning about your shadow. It's under $100. So if that's interesting to you, you can do that. There are a couple of things at sagegoddess.com that I wanted to bring your attention to, if you don't mind me taking a minute. And Team SG, if you wouldn't mind throwing up a link. There's one thing in particular on the website, and I think some of you need it. And I wasn't live with you the last couple of days because I officiated a wedding, so I was out of town. Did you see these lepidolite obelisks? I only show you things up close like this when they're crazy special. This is gel lepidolite. This is that super gemmy lepidolite that I always tell you that it exists, but it's so super rare. This is lithium. If you are depressed or anxious, I swear you need to go to sagegoddess.com right now and get one of these. Team SG will put the link up for you. They're probably just running to grab it right now because I didn't really prepare them that I was going to do this. They're affordable. They're like $29, $39, $49, $59. There's different sizes of these. This is not your average lepidolite. Do you see that? Most lepidolite is completely translucent. You can't see through it. This was a special pocket that they found and carved for us. 22% off with code SPIRIT. I don't see a link yet, but I know Team SG will throw up a link in just a second. I know. Karen's like, throw up the link, Team SG. Oh, there they are. So there's the link. It says, find these obelisks here. The other thing I'm going to tell you about, and I'm going to tell you, I apologize in advance because we almost have none of them left. I think there's like 3 or 10 or something like that. What did I do with them? Did you see? These are anhydro. Where's my Alexys? Alexys ran away. These are anhydro Super 7. Look at that. And they all have water bubbles inside of them. Now I think the small is sold out, and I think we have like, or no, I still have the small. I have like 3 of the medium, and I don't have any of the other sizes left. So if you missed these, I just want to let you know these are there. And they'll put up the link for that too. Those are the, and then the other thing you don't want to miss is the yellow appetite for manifestation. And again, your code is SPIRIT for 22% off. So, but these gel lepidolite obelisks, I'm just telling you, I've been doing this with you for 11 years. I've never seen this before, and not at this price. Here's what I think happened. I think it was a mistake. I think they priced these as if they were regular lepidolite because they didn't know. And what happens is you get the benefit. Yeah. So anyway, take advantage of it because I priced it as if it was regular lepidolite, but it not. That's everything I wanted to tell you about. Okay. Well, I'm riding solo. I'm riding dirty. So I'm just going to tell you, have a great night. It was wonderful to see you. If you're in Soul Shift, guess what? We have class tomorrow, session 1 on our entire month focusing on shamanism. Tomorrow, I get to teach shamanism for the first time this year in Soul Shift. If you're not in Soul Shift and you want to join, sagegoddess.com/programs. We can still get you into class tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm teaching about the 3 worlds, the lower world, the middle world, and the upper world of shamanism. And it's one of my favorite topics. I'm so excited about class. I wish it was happening right now. I'm going to teach you all about the animal spirit allies of the different worlds. I'm going to teach you about my own interpretation of the 3 worlds. I've been doing shamanic journey work for over 20 years, and I've worked with dozens of teachers around the world. So I'm going to teach you a little bit about how they practice shamanism here and how they practice shamanism there, and give you a really interesting full-bodied perspective. So if you're excited about that, that's what's happening tomorrow from 3 to 6 p.m. So, and then I'm really excited to tell you that my 4th book is almost done, and I'm submitting the manuscript at the end of the day on Friday. So lots of exciting things happening here at Sage Goddess. And then Sunday's the full moon. It just never stops. So anyway, I will see you in Soul Shift tomorrow. I will see you for full moon on Sunday. And then we'll talk about next week when we get there. I'm going to go take a nap since I was watching Stevie Nicks until 12:30 last night, but it was worth every single minute. We love you guys. Thank you so much for being there. I hope you enjoyed tonight's sale too.